I'll start.
My roommate was peeking his guts up last night.
What pussy?
I mean, yeah, it was only 12 shots of tequila, so.
Pussy shit.
Exactly.
Here you go.
It just says ooh.
I should have.
You read the whole thing in ooh.
Hello there.
This session's getting
God
interesting.
damn it.
General Kenobi, you are a bold one.
The woot. Oh.
That's
Not
what a
wrong.
voodoo. You will find out what a voodoo is.
Galaxy's War. The New Republic struggles to win against the Imperial Remnants and the Shadow Kings and other orcs.
Did it not finish?
No, I just shortened it.
Oh.
I don't want to say it all out.
I was like, I don't remember doing that.
Websites that refuse to listen to the new parts of they'll probably start listening soon.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't reply to your message. I completely forgot. I've been busy doing other stuff, but you know.
I feel like they're scared as shit right now.
Oh, the Hutts are scared of you guys?
No, I feel like they should be like, I was like, these fuckers are insane. What the fuck? You need to beef up security.
Either they're gonna send a group to hunt us down, or they're just gonna
We
start
should offer
surrendering.
either like bodyguards.
David, by the way, your Wookiee is going to jail.
No, I'm not surprised.
I just thought I should tell you. Okay,
So my was like toss that character sheet
Well, like in the
out.
heck
Do it. Never mind.
I can't say it.
Oh.
Is this open already?
Yeah,
Right, so who's everybody playing this?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna be
I wanna wait
like
and hear what he
Klondike,
says.
Paxmud, the Edge of Empire character.
Yeah, actually, if you want to wait before, like, I talk about the Hutt, and then choose your character from there,
Okay.
you can if you'd like.
Okay.
I don't have my random encounters list, sadly.
We all get to pick just someone random we see.
I mean, if you want to shout out a random encounter yourselves right now.
Luke.
No.
We could be good at, well, you know, technically we could accompany him back to.
Okay, Loot. Any others?
Partisans.
Partisans.
Fuck you, David.
What's the fucking cannibal dude?
Willie Pie.
No!
As long as we kill him.
Alex.
No
Nate.
matter what it.
Rada the Hutt.
Rada.
Fuck yeah.
Rada. It's like, what the fuck?
You take up the moon.
Ice
and you
dudes.
take the moon.
Who?
The Ice Dudes.
Oh, Iceman?
Yeah.
With the Ice Syndicate?
I
Yeah.
thought you said ISIS.
Did you mean the Partisans?
Yeah,
We did it wrong.
but Sagar is like capital city. It's called ISIS.
It is
Oh,
ISIS.
really?
There's a planet called Isis in Star Wars, but they changed it now for the canon.
There's a,
For obvious reasons.
There's a
Yeah,
student
that's
in
right.
one of my mom's classes whose name is Isis. Not even kidding.
Could you imagine, like, naming your kid, like, Isis after the Egyptian goddess, and then all of a sudden it's like,
2 days
Isis!
later you see a headline.
And it's like, we gotta change.
we got a problem.
So, possible encounters, Loots, the Partisans, Willie Pie, Rada, and Iceman. Good God,
All
this is gonna be
agree,
fun.
no matter what, Willie Pie dies.
Mm-hmm.
Can you write actual ISIS?
Even
We,
if
no,
we're all
we
No,
let him
I put
eat,
Iceman.
and then we kill him.
That's
We let Lily Pie eat wood.
So,
That's a job he can't finish.
I think he might be able to finish. He may just like he just squeezes loot a little bit. Get all the excess grease out.
anyway,
Can we not squeeze him?
so Brafalo Zug, the Shevin strategist who works with you guys, he gathers you around and he talks about how there's been all sorts of problems going on in the New Republic. One such thing was an Imperial prison located on Akiva was broken into and some Imperial prisoners escaped. And it turns out, according to the camera feed, that it was the Mirialan military officer, Kalon. Apparently it was him who released them, but he's maintaining that he was innocent and he's being set up. So there's a huge investigation going on there. So That and your guys' Hutt benefactor Doxus, his yacht got stolen as well.
Should we just ask the New Republic to beef up security? Because this is terrible.
Consider they're hiring us. I don't think they have the money for security.
They're desperate, man.
But just tell them
Like they're so desperate they can't even get supplies in, so you guys are using your weapons that they confiscated.
Fuck. Yes.
Wait. Actually pick good weapons.
Crap. I don't have any weapons at all.
Sucks to suck.
Although I had my assassin, I kept the blaster and diamond knife still on the sheet before. So I guess you can use that. But
So yeah.
He literally has a fucking vest made of stun grenades.
oh, yeah.
So
Fair.
the next Hutt you're going after is named Bardoon. And he is known for his extravagant feasts. He is currently based out in the deep core on the planet of Callist, which is a desert world. And he's actually holed up in an imperial prison / fortress. And yeah, he's having help with Imperials and whatnot. What he's doing is he is selling off information about Hutt space and the Hutts and stuff like that. And so the Hutts are like, uh-oh, this guy's dangerous because he's in our feed.
We might want to keep him alive.
So, yeah. In fact, right now, so your guys' plan is actually, there's a new little organization that started up known as the Farmers Guild. And, yeah.
Are they farmers?
Yeah, they are farmers. It's an agricultural group. It's a small little, it's a little startup agricultural group. They've actually been giving crops to impoverished worlds that were suffering famines from the Empire and stuff. Yeah, their ships have been raided by Bardoon for his feasts. So you guys are gonna sneak aboard one of those ships, and
I like this. I like this plan. This sounds fun.
We're gonna come in with the food shipment.
yeah, you're going in with the food shipment.
This is
So
interesting.
you're supposed to go to the docks and meet the pilot and the co-pilot.
Dibs on the carbs.
What?
On the what?
The carbs.
The carbs?
Yes. All of the carbs.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
So you said the Wookiee is going to jail. Is the Wookiee in jail currently?
He is on his way.
On his way. Okay.
He's in some ship somewhere. And you don't know
blows
where.
up.
That would be unfortunate.
All light side points. That ship was up.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
second the motion.
He never even had a chance to be as evil as Click-Clack. Because someone put him in check.
You never actually saw anything. You just suspected.
And yet you're still going to jail.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. And you are off. I gotta remember what it was.
Should we decide on our characters now?
Yeah, give me 1 second real quick. Yeah, why not? I'll be generous. Okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, you guys, choose your characters. Choose your fighter.
I'm going to be Jack,
Jack, that one is who again?
my Serene assassin.
Alright.
who's
David.
Stealthy as fuck. Stab the shit out of you.
Orson.
Orson. Nate.
I'm gonna be Zimzos, my falling guy.
Pauline. Haley.
I'm gonna be Pax the Claudite.
Okay.
Head to the Zabrak.
And
E, the Cheddar fan.
nice.
I was wondering when E was gonna come in.
Just right at the finale, he just goes and murks everybody, going eee.
It's actually his plan.
I'm
You
okay
also
with
know
that.
my plan.
Zach and I have actually been playing this forever. We were talking about it before the movie started. Like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. E will rule the galaxy. First, he starts by resurrecting Klee Clack and controlling him.
Just imagine like insane Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and that's what he basically is.
I love it.
That's actually a good comparison.
Stitch is my favorite Disney characters.
He's like, I'm not cute, I'm fluffy.
How many New Republic people do we have?
One, two, three. I think we're fine.
Okay.
We need like 2 usually, right?
Oh, and at this point, because of everything going on, it can be all criminals, all New Republic. It doesn't matter anymore.
I'm not comfortable with this, but I like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, you guys
We don't even need
had.
one New Republic handler to go on the missions.
If you want to bring a New Republic person to keep an eye on everyone, and rat them out, be my guest.
What do you want?
Anything with Cheetos.
I thought you were going to say anything with chicken. I was like, that's chips.
It's chips.
Chicken flavored chips.
Lay's, sour cream onion, barbecue, Cheetos, chili cheese Fritos, Cool Ranch Fritos,
I
and
remember when they had like that spurt where Lay's just had like the
What?
chocolate shit.
Oh my god.
Like cappuccino and shit.
Bruh, biscuits and gravy or
Chicken
pickle.
and waffles.
What's good?
Waffles. I can't go.
Anyway, so you guys head down to the docks, and you see a huge cargo ship. There's a little Farmers Guild emblem on it, and you meet the pilots. And one of them is a Zabrak, and he calls himself Devin I, is his name. And the other one is a bizarre-looking species. If someone, wants to make a hard Xeno check.
I got this. Give me a sec. Tell me what. God damn it. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I got 4 successes right.
All right. Well, it tries to kill. No. You recognize as a rank? No, I'm just kidding. It is a palandag, and it's one of these guys from Canto Bight who is making music. So this is the other one. His name is Rock. What was his name? Rock Kamabel is his name. They said that they work for the Farmers Guild, and they are currently transporting voodoo to just some impoverished backwater world and whatnot.
Is it a grain or something or food?
Voodoo is an animal.
Oh.
So you guys get on board, and you immediately get hit with a smell. And you hear like something kind of like shuffling around. You hear squawking,
Oh.
but like a big, like deep, like heavy set
Is
squawk.
it a big fat chicken?
And so you go and check, and in the back, just they're tied up. Probably maybe like 20 of them. Is voodoos.
But
Oh wow.
yes. Alrighty then. I want one.
Wow, we're good.
No.
Are you going to carry him on your shoulder?
Yes.
Uh,
They're a bit bigger than
I
that.
think they're
I don't know
bigger
about that,
than-
Chief.
I think they're probably silhouette too.
They are 3 meters tall, 640 kilos, whatever that is.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe the Perglet can have it on
Can I have a baby one?
Zach's Darugan character. just-
But like they're carnivores. Like here they are against some Anubas.
Gosh.
Never mind. Mm-mm.
So carnivore rooster chickens.
Yes. They are slow but extremely powerful with a powerful set of digging claws. And they could also be used to fend off crate dragons, as they were too slow to outrun them.
Oh my god.
Wait.
And they're popular game for big game hunters as their meat was rather tasty and their bones sold well for jewelry. And their eggs were good for eating too.
And this Farmer's Guild is just giving them away.
They caught them on Tatooine, which is where they're native from.
But they're just giving them away.
It's a business, and they're going to this impoverished world in the core, and they're selling them.
They're evil.
Why is the farming guild evil?
You just want to be the only farmer, don't you?
No.
You got beef from literally anyone else who farms.
Well, I have some beef because of the Farmer's Guild, but they can still be evil.
For
Farming, giving-
livestock.
Yes, giving
The
a highly expensive livestock to an impoverished world, probably at a large fee or a large portion of the
Are they
business
charging them?
it's a fair price for them,
to an
and the
impoverished
colony
world.
can't afford it
How are they impoverished?
because, 10 are going to be used for meat, and the rest for breeding, so they can have more.
So what you're telling me is there are decent people in the galaxy.
For once.
I just hear Alex being paranoid.
I mean, being paranoid never hurts.
Alex, I'll fucking gun your character down.
I think Alex's character needs to like spend some time out in the garden.
Alex, your paranoid character last campaign almost killed me because you were upset with me.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us. We all make mistakes.
But also, this character legitimately made a life out of being a doctor for other people and then assassinating political figures. So,
That's
Oh, you're playing that one.
yes.
Which one?
My assassin character who is old as shit, but he has made a life assassinating political figures and opening illegal clinics around the world, around the galaxy to help people.
how old is it?
87.
Old enough to be your dad twice over.
Same.
Right.
Not twice over, just my dad's like
He's pretty old
56.
for his race. To maintain being active.
Oh yeah, I wrote East gender as question mark.
I love it.
I would love if someone just pulled on the pencils and nothing there.
That's what I
It's
imagined.
It's Kendall.
It's like
Kid.
it's like shaved, but it's also there's just nothing there.
Wait,
Don't say shaved ever again.
it's a furry creature, but it's all shaved on it.
Like anything that's like covered, like it's got like sleeves of fur and like pants, but like just
Oh,
the
shit.
torso.
This torso area is just nothing.
It's just all tattoos.
But then, like, normal cheddar fans don't do that, just he does that.
Yeah, just the. Also, he's only 19.
He.
Or
Did you just?
Just gender your character.
Did you just?
Gender yourself?
They're only 19.
Not with that attitude, there ain't.
He, she, me, wumbo.
Okay, so-
They're only 19.
Side comment: in the last shot novel, there's a character who like isn't given a gender, but it took me like 6 chapters to figure it out. I thought it was like one character that was like 2 people acting to be the same character because they kept calling it they, and I straight up thought it was like twins who like did the same thing that the one character did. It confused the shit out of me.
There was something like that. I don't remember which Aftermath novel it was, but they used a pronoun like
Zer.
like
Zer.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
that was the pirate that took over the Superstar Destroyer.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh.
I just don't know how
I
to
do
pronounce
remember
this
that,
word in my
yes.
head.
Yeah, because I saw Zer, and then everyone's like, Case! And I'm just like, whatever. Like, the galaxy's a big place. Not everyone's gonna be boy or
What
girl.
was
Right.
the former ISB agent's name in Aftermath?
Sorry, say that again.
What was the former ISB agent's name in Aftermath?
No,
I don't know.
Because he was super gay, but he was also one of the best characters.
Oh, Sindra Rathvelis.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Fucking love him.
Yeah, he was good.
He was awesome.
My favorite. I love how Mom Mothma was like, yeah, you can be my advisor. And he's like, wow, I went lower on the totem from Imperial
Yep.
torture agent to bureaucrats. I just love how, like, sassy he was. That was fun in the book where Jas is like, we should date after this. And he's like, I'm not into you. What, aliens? No. And she's like, oh.
That's awesome.
if I could have anything be made into like book to video format, animated or live action, it'd either be the Aftermath trilogy or the 2017 Vader comic.
Yeah.
That Vader comic,
That
I'm
was
so excited when we get to it because like that one was so fucking awesome.
It honestly makes me a bit upset that so many people trashed the Aftermath trilogy because it was pretty good.
They were just mad at the first one. They were just angry at Chuck for like putting gay people in.
Yeah.
Gay people.
Well, let's see. In the first one, there was Singer, and then Snap's aunt
Yeah,
is a lesbian.
Snap's aunts were like rooming together. Nice.
Like it made no difference to me because I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I just was kind of odded out by the present tense writing style, but I got used to it.
I ignored it. I was
didn't
more
like it.
focused on like Star Wars story, and I was just more focused on that. I barely even noticed
I didn't
it.
like
Yeah, it was like for me, the first chapter, I was like, this is kind of weird, but then I just got into the story. I was like, this is awesome.
I also not a huge fan of his writing style in general, but
Well,
The
he
story
got
was
canceled
good.
for being all angry on Twitter for his political tweets.
Being angry in the cesspool of angry.
That is
Yeah.
Twitter.
I do think the Operation Cinder doesn't make a lot of sense.
It never did.
No,
But it's
not at all.
Palpatine being angry.
I mean,
It makes sense. Palpatine's a petty asshole.
Also,
Yeah, but it's still
Operation
makes
Cinder was from the Shattered Empire comic.
So
Thank you.
another thing adapted from Legends.
Well, no, Shattered Empire was a canon comic, but
Yes.
it came out before like the Aftermath trilogy.
I'm gonna use a picture. Should he be cool looking or
It's
normal?
Basically,
Cool.
Palpatine was
All right.
You know what? You couldn't protect my life. You all deserve to die.
Right.
That just seems insane. Anyone would follow those orders.
Yeah. I mean, basic military zealots, I guess.
Alphabet Squadron talked a little bit about it and like why people
Yeah.
would follow it, but it like I like the way Alphabet Squadron handled it better.
Alphabet Squadron.
I loved Alphabet
I
Squadron.
am so excited.
Like I love how gritty and desperate it was.
And I like the different characters. Like they're all very different, and there's like more than like humans.
My favorite thing is one of them's gonna die. I know that, and the best part is I can't tell which one
Swear to God,
will.
if it's Will, I'm done.
I fucking love Will. He's my
Will
favorite.
Is,
Like,
like the best.
and
really-
he's bi, and I love
Yes.
I
it.
really love the part where he opens the comm to the TIE pilots. He's
Yes.
like, hey guys,
I
what's up? He's like, you're gonna die
Right.
up here.
He's like, let's just all be friends.
I also like the Imperial bad guy, the lady.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Oh,
She's
the
pretty
She
grandma?
was, yeah, grandmother. She was cool.
Yeah.
And I like how she was talking with the other Imperial guy, how they're like, oh, we're meeting up with the 108th and the
Yeah.
Gordian Reach, and like how there's that Berserker fleet in Hutt space.
Oh,
Hey.
you know what though? I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name, but the like ground leader of Shadow Wing.
Oh, the dude I hate.
I call you hate him?
Yeah, he does absolutely nothing.
Well, I called that it was him as the like character that was basically unnamed, like
Yeah.
a
I
person.
hated that. I did not like that.
I'm intrigued by what's gonna happen. Like I'm pretty sure the third one will be
Yes.
Jakku.
Yeah. I think I'll like it once like we get the second book, but I hated like how halfway through the novel they went to an unnamed character. I'm like,
It was kind
I
of like they
didn't
gotta
know this.
set up a new leader for
Yeah.
Shadow Wing since they killed off Grandmother in the first one.
I kind of hope they do more Gallius Rax and more Empire
Plot
stuff.
twist, he survived in this.
Oh, Lord. That was like the biggest thing for the longest time was that Gallius was Snoke because they kept mentioning about how pale he was and about how he looked like a ghost, like he was like a hologram in a way, like, and everyone was just like, what the fuck does this mean? And everyone, yeah, so
Wrong because
it was interesting. Anyway, so yeah, you guys are on the ship.
This smells really bad.
Yeah, it smells like big desert birds. And yeah, you're heading off to some place. If you want to talk to the pilots, you can. They don't mind chatting.
Alright, let's go chat him up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stall everywhere and no one.
So I'm gonna talk to one of the pilots. I'm gonna ask them about their mission and stuff.
Their mission?
Why they're delivering.
Oh, while they're delivering. Okay. They like I said, they work for the farming guild. What was it? Yeah, farming guild, and just how they help do that, and they also sell other things as well. Besides that, they also sell agriculture droids. and stuff.
What planet do they start from?
Well, they're actually very new. Like they probably start like between the last mission's probably been like a week, or actually no, it's probably been a couple months, give or take. Um, they're new, but no one really knows where they started up. And the Galactic Agricultural Institution, which is like the main galaxy-wide, like they focus on all agricultural stuff in the galaxy. They're kind of taking a little notice in them as well.
Farmers Guild get like their foot in the door. They're like, hey, we want to help.
Yeah, some to that. They're like, oh, new group.
Does this help Geo?
What?
Galactic?
Uh,
No.
Gay.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I have two lives mixed up.
But yeah. And yeah, you guys are just going through hyperspace right now.
I'm gonna go pet one of the chickens.
What?
It doesn't do anything.
It bites you.
You haven't. It pecks your eyes out.
Fuck you.
Here we go. I got 3 characters of yours. I'm going in. When you come back, hey, your character's got their eyes scooped out by a crazy person. It's Willie Pie. He has an eyeball margarita.
Ugh.
Yeah, ew.
Why not an eyeball martini?
Eyeball kebab.
It's got 3 eyeballs on it for some reason.
Oh my god.
Hold up, Chief. You got a one-eyed snake on here. The penis.
That's what I was referring to.
Anyway. Yeah, and then all of a sudden the klaxon starts going off, and you guys get pulled out of hyperspace. And you see what looks like a couple Star Destroyers and the one that pulls out
Interdictor.
interdictor. Thank you. And it says that you're gonna be boarded immediately.
Alright, let's go.
I hide.
I want to hide too.
I'm
We all
already,
need to hide.
I'm already hiding.
David's like, it's like the meme, the Brendan Rogers, where they're like, they're all running out of the house and they're drinking
Yeah.
their stuff real quick. That's David. He's like, let's go. Yeah.
Are they meaning to capture us or what?
They just said prepare to be boarded.
Alright. How fluffy are the chickens?
Well, that's feathers.
Can I hide under the feathers?
I don't recommend. They're still not tamed.
What's the difficulty for hiding?
There's not really a lot of hard stealth.
Hang on.
It's a hard stealth.
Okay,
Oh
let's see.
boy. Hey, I got 1 success.
All right, you're hiding.
I got a 1 success. And I also rolled 4
You
times
just
for
stand there because no one can recognize your
misdirect.
face. You probably don't recognize me because of the new face.
2 success, 1 threat.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
A voodoo poops on you.
I accept.
It just sits on you. Just.
To advantage.
Yeah, you like crawl up on the top, and you're like this.
87-year-old man.
Yeah, and you're like,
The-
oh my god.
I got 1 success.
1 success.
God. 1 success, 2 advantage.
You're short, so no one can see you.
I was gonna say, can I just walk into the animals and just stand there?
Yeah, you're like sitting right underneath one.
You might not want to, because if
They
they're
are
carnivores.
I
Just,
stun
and
grenades.
just like
I literally have 2 stun grenades just strapped to my chest.
blows up, and they're like, what the
Is
fuck?
that, you have them attached like nipple piercings?
No, I have them attached just like breastplates. I'm basically just wearing like overalls and then that like attached to it.
Oh boy.
No one shoot at him.
Yes, shoot at it.
They're stun grenades.
He's our shield.
Alright, I'm just like, no, I'm like holding on to both of its legs and just kind of like using it like stilts. Like, have you seen how kids will like get on their front
Yeah.
feet? I'm just doing that, but with this.
So yeah, they get boarded, and then like, that does that, around the door. It opens, and a variety of different species come out, and they're partisans.
Wait, what? Damn it.
And suddenly you see a huge, bulking, dark-skinned man with a beard. He has like a breathing apparatus. Hi.
Cool. So, spiderwebs out there.
Oh yeah.
So they were in captured Star Destroyers.
Yeah, and then another
If you
figure.
remember, they're working with Carnot, and Carnot had a Star Destroyer. He upgraded with the Starforge tech, so...
Didn't that get so much more than that?
No, just the Bardonan Sphere and a holocron. And speak of the devil, you see a Thalothian walking in, male Thalothian, with a lightsaber on him. So,
I forget. Are the partisans friendly?
With me as a person, not my character. My character's fucking oblivious.
they're more like, we're gonna kill all the Imperial war criminals, but like New Republic's like, no, we want them alive.
So they're not enemies.
They're not enemies, but like, they're not gonna really
They're
work.
not allies, but they're not
Enemies, yeah.
Okay.
And if they are allies, they're not gonna work well together.
Okay, fair enough.
So, the Thalothian then just says out loud that I can sense you should all come out now.
I don't dare.
Okay. I'm New Republic, so I'm just gonna walk out.
I don't.
I'm a criminal. It's probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm using misdirect on myself to hide myself.
Well, let me,
I do a quadruple
It's
backflip
just
and
gonna
appear.
sense that you're force something and just fucking kill you.
They're like,
There's a good chance of that, because
David kills himself.
it would be so fitting.
wait, so
Honestly,
who's this lightsaber bit?
what?
Can you tell them what happened last time?
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, no, he senses you.
Like this. Come out of hiding.
So, he was playing the little treasure hunt campaign that we did. So it was the Mustafar level,
Oh boy.
and he had his own little team of an Imperial Stormtrooper and an Imperial Captain that decided to come over on his side and work together. Was that who all there was?
Yeah.
You three? Yeah. And there was the Mustafar and Inquisitor. So they decided to fight, and his two teammates got murked, and so then he had to use his porg, and he put a bomb in him,
Oh my god.
threw him at the Inquisitor, blew him up, and took the holocron and ran for it.
that's horrible. It's sad,
Did you
but
at least
also
eat 'em?
hilarious.
What? Eat the pork?
No, it blew
No.
up. There was no porg
I
after
had
it.
That might be like a wing or something.
Little
Like that.
bits.
Yeah, no, I put a bomb in him for emergencies.
It was an emergency. You were dying. He was getting force choked.
This is
Emergency
my
Borg.
That's like the Dr. Afra comic thing.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Was the Tuca cat.
Yeah, that was just sad.
Which character of your old one is like here?
Carno, the
Carno.
Thalothian Jedi.
From
last-
like,
the last
Who
campaign.
fell
Yeah, okay.
really hard.
Hard in the dark
into
side.
Empire.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah, the guy who tricked you all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
There was a thing in my
we both been terrible
Yeah, well, that's true.
I did release a plague, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to see how this goes. with David.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah. So, Carno then like looks at you and he's like, "Are you force sensitive?"
Yes.
Wait, isn't he not supposed to like know?
He
He
won't
knows.
recognize me, but he can tell that he can sense the force.
Wait,
He's not like, is
so
it
my New Republic character turns to me like, what the hell, man?
What? Is it a crime?
No,
It
but you're
was.
To
supposed
the Empire, it
You're
was.
supposed to report that so that you could be of a greater use.
I think you're about to be a greater use for Carno.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You should learn under me. I can make you more powerful."
I'm gonna
Deal.
shoot.
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
that.
shoot David's character.
All right, go for it.
Wait. First off, hold up. Is this an actual offer of training him, or is this an offer of training to get him back to his Bardonan sphere that he got back?
No, to train.
He doesn't have the Bardonan sphere.
Yeah, but if we went and got another one.
Oh gosh.
Or go find that smuggler and take it from him.
I mean, that.
But I
that,
wouldn't
that
know any better at this point. And at this point, Carnot is what, 50 or 60, so he probably would be willing to pass his knowledge on.
Hey, whatever happened to my Bardonan sphere? Because it was a lot more powered up than his.
Yeah, yours was, but Palpatine.
Palpatine probably has it. Had it. Yeah, he's dead.
So would it be
It's
like on
so-
Bit still or what?
I'll get to that in a second.
What range am I from
Sure.
Okay, wait. I rolled a stop Haley. I put her gun back in her holster.
Can he do that?
Just knock her out.
I think you would have to be like I don't have a sheet, but like a opposed check.
Like, what would we use?
They would have to roll against.
Maybe
You would roll your
brawl
shot,
or
and then I think you would have to roll something against her.
athletics or something.
Athletics check, I guess.
Just each.
I would say athletics versus athletics.
Also, just so you know, I'm just still holding like the underbelly of one of these things because technically, also I'm in a bunch of different life forms. So
Right now, the voodoo, you're
I'm literally.
it lays down.
We all like it.
I don't make a sound.
It sounds like a dog squeaky toy.
I'm just like standing in the back, just watching this all go
And
down.
like,
just,
Saul is like,
scowling at everyone.
show yourself. Buckle it.
Deception.
I'm gonna go grab tea.
No, I'm fine. Leave me alone. I say that.
And then the voodoo lifts up and he like died from like a broken neck or like suffocated.
My stun grenades go off when he lays down. Just,
And Cardinal just contains it.
it's just a fucking. No, okay, I'm just there still.
So
You just feel like its arms poking out.
No, like, have you ever seen like a baby koala when it's like hugging under its mom's
Yeah.
stomach? That's what I'm doing.
yes. So what'd you guys?
1 success, 2 advantage.
So do I roll against your
You would roll your own athletics.
Just like without any difficulty, right?
Yeah, no difficulty. You're just rolling your athletics.
Okay. 1 advantage.
Oh boy.
I win.
She wins,
Yeah, she
yeah.
wins.
So I'm
Alright,
shot.
so I made the attempt to stop her, but it failed.
Yes.
And so she shoots you.
Did you just want to look good?
Why did you shoot me?
Well, hold on, because it doesn't matter because Cardinal caught it with the force.
He has a whole missile with the force.
Why did you
Wait, what the fuck?
Why did you
We're
fire
on a
missile?
ship.
I don't care.
Why are you killing this guy?
I know. I'm also a criminal. I've heard of Carno. I know anything he's gonna use with a force sensitive person is not gonna be good. I'm
Okay.
willing to go.
True, we're all.
There are rumors that he's
Yes,
terrifying
Okay, but this is going in my report.
that's fair.
But
But
this
like,
is
as he gets sucked out into space. You will hear from this.
sends it off to his data pad real quick.
Gosh. This lady's crazy, Carno.
And Carno just like walks toward like the back, opens like the door of the space and throws it out there and
Okay,
closes it.
I
Definitely
thought
thought I
you
was
were
about
gonna
to just
yeah.
get Jensen out of space.
Alright,
go
we got
for
off
it,
to a
but
poor
I'm
start.
gonna be pissed.
And he pulls out his lightsaber.
What's
Okay, can I
containing
talk him down?
the like critters that we're in with?
They're just like tied with like rope.
Oh my god.
Seriously?
Can I make like a stealth check to go around and untie a bunch of them?
You really?
Why don't we try and de-escalate this?
Can I just talk to them first?
Oh, he's
Alex,
fucking crazy.
just
Don't
drop
try to
down on the
contain me.
cargo.
I mean, he's gonna try it. So
I
yeah,
can't
do
go back.
a
Wait,
hard
I have appeared.
Has the voodoo gotten up yet? Can Zach get out?
I'm fucking small. I can wiggle. I'm like small.
on athletics
All right,
to get out.
Where's my athletics?
Carno, yes, I'd be very interested. If
I'm
I'd
gonna
be
go up
safer
and
if I
punch
don't.
the shit out of David's character.
Oh my
What?
god.
Damn it!
Alright, can I
Can you
talk
do
to
it
them?
again?
The partisans are gonna like.
The part of.
I'm just gonna. Can I just tackle her?
Yes, just restrain her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna straight
Alright,
up
I'm
tackle.
gonna introduce our group to Sakura, right?
Oh my
No.
No.
I got nothing.
How
Roll
hard?
again?
Oh wait.
Yeah, roll together. Nothing happens.
I have to roll my athletics against
2
her
success, 2
athletics
threat.
to knock her
Please,
down.
no details.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're
success,
really
2
about to
threats.
join
Roll
Carno.
athletics.
Yeah. There's certain details I'd rather share on my own.
2
Okay.
advantage.
I
Alright,
have 2
now what is
success,
this?
1 advantage.
Is it hard
Yeah,
stealth
so
to go around and
Really
chase?
Yes, I
Maybe
tackled
or
her.
something
I'm
like.
just gonna elbow her in
basic.
the ribs repeatedly until
Just try and
I'm gonna
de-escalate.
hard stealth, right?
Yeah, hard stealth.
What is that gonna do for
You're like
me?
my exact
3
size.
success.
Yeah, you untie 3 of them so far.
And I slapped him on the ass. But, like, just,
You like hop up and bah!
yeah, it's like a little kid like hitting a doorway.
And they don't move or something. They
You
just
know what? I somehow pull out a.
Are you still like up here like
No,
what the fuck's
I
going on?
did a quadruple backflip and I landed. But now I'm just like shaking my head and I'm just drinking tea on a chair.
Alright, can I ask Slaw what he's doing? Why he's going?
And he's like, well, I heard that a Hutt was stealing cargo and I was trying to get to him because he lives at an Imperial base and I want to get to that base and blow it up.
We were
Sounds
actually
like a
doing,
good
Hut
plan.
to do
Let's
that?
help him.
we were actually doing something.
He doesn't know where the hut is, but he knows the hut is at that Imperial base. So he would,
Reconnaissance you do.
So
I'm gonna
and he
cover
pulls
her.
out a blaster.
I'm just gonna
So-
cover her mouth.
I'm still
Make
under
sure-
her. So
yeah.
You just- You just like put it in like shit.
So I say to
She
him,
drowned and.
I say to him that we actually have a similar goal, and so we'd be willing to work together.
I'm
with him.
still just slapping the fuck out of these things. I'm just trying to get them to move. Just like. What?
And one just turns around and just squawks in your face.
And I just go.
And then it just, it just tears you.
I just pull a stun grenade and throw it in its mouth.
Anyway, why don't you make a daunting charm check, Nate?
Okay then.
Legit, I'm just drinking tea because you people are insane.
You could also probably hear me,
nothing
like,
other
hitting-
than
I
accept
know,
it.
but it's like
Everything
him,
is
her.
workable, right?
I'm preventing you from doing something. So you're welcome.
3 success, 1 threat.
Yeah, but this Imperial character has like just been useless so far. Just let him keep being useless.
Why don't you take a strain because this escalation, you're just been like, oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like getting a headache. So one strain.
Okay.
They agree.
Cool.
Sweet.
Still just slapping the fuck out of these things.
Someone should probably go grab E.
Can you? Can
Like,
they even hear?
now?
They could probably hear
Okay,
what's going like.
I-
Yeah, you're like hopping
I
up.
put my
back to
tea
the-
down, I walk up, I go yank up E, and I just take him and I just drop him on the floor. He's away from the little squawk.
I literally just kind of slump over and like sit like this.
Alright,
And then another one who like sits up against the wall in front of you. And it just shits all over the wall.
I'm going back to drinking my tea
I'm
now.
really doing it. Please don't.
Would any of
You're
want
gonna
to
get like
see-
a.
No, but I'll convict you.
What is
Oh,
this?
God.
Thank you.
Literally any other kind.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, fuck Normie. Ree. That's E. That makes two sounds. E and Ree.
Ree is when he's angry. He is angry.
He's secretly
Wait,
happy as a
isn't he like
fuck.
always angry though?
That's my
The secret. I'm always angry.
He takes off his
Angry.
I
Yeah,
pull
he like
user
turns into
grenades.
the Hulk. And
A little miniature one.
When I do it,
Put 'em.
yeah, literally, you just see me like throw a thermal detonator in my mouth and run at somebody.
Meanwhile, your Dawoon is like, finally a challenge.
My Dawoon and he just have a fist fight at the end. He just fucking
Dawoon
smushes.
loses.
Yeah. He literally just goes E and like snap. He does the fucking like mushy finger hold from Kung Fu Panda.
Skidoosh.
That's like the first time he says an actual word.
He has like a super deep voice.
So anyway, yeah. So their intel, they have like intel where they've been following like the Farmers Guild ships and like where they've been going and stuff, and they pinpoint one certain location that's in the deep core, known as Calloused, and they believe that's where the Imperial base is. And if someone wants to make a core check, a medium one, to remember anything you know about Calloused 6.
3 success, 1 triumph, 1 threat.
You fucking know this place. You've probably been there before,
Okay.
maybe. It's in the deep core. It's a dry desert mountain world, and there is a labor colony there with political prisoners and prisoners of war. So that's probably where you want to go. Also, just a fun fact, Dak from Hutt, his parents are from there, he's from there. He was in fact born in the prison.
Is he dead in this timeline?
Yes.
Or he could have like single-handedly fought off the entire Imperial fleet of Hutt.
Well, there are rumors.
There was a blinding light at the Battle of Hoth. Everyone just disappeared.
Everyone sucked Dak.
That's actually what happens. It was Doctor Strange. He was doing his portals thing in Endgame, and then just like the Star Destroyers come out, and then all of a sudden fucking Vader comes down and just like force chokes Thanos, and then he like cuts off his robot hand and puts the Infinity Glove on.
No!
That would be scary.
Vader snaps and ends slavery.
And sand. Someone at the beach. What the fuck?
I mean, everyone turned to paper mache.
It just
not
turns
us.
into like concrete. It just
Fucking all of Egypt is like, what the hell? Where'd the pyramids go?
the whole ass country of Egypt.
The whole Sahara, that one guy who's stranded, is just buried.
Now, would that take mirrors into effect as well?
Let's not get technical.
Oh my god.
That would be glass as well.
Uh-oh.
Fucking
But
hilarious.
is it still safe? Let's go back to the game.
Just destroy the house.
Just all windows gone.
People on like the 54th floor of a skyscraper.
Charge
just
just
like,
come to the scene.
Everyone in an airplane.
oh my god.
This is your pilot speaking easy.
Like, I think there's somebody living up
Fucking Vader's goggles disappear. He's like, I didn't
There's
think
probably an
this
animal.
there. There's something up there.
Uh-oh.
There's a glass on like any spaceship that
Anyway, so you guys head to Callus,
If there's like time, could we go to the
and
Oh, I know.
there is actually quite a few
Yeah.
Okay.
Star Destroyers, about 3 of them.
So did we hop on with them?
Oh,
Do we leave the
You
farmer's
guys are
field?
still on the transports, because they're still going to be in disguise.
Did
So
Sandra
we're
and his
hiding.
group go back to their Star Destroyers?
No, they're on board. They're going to
Just wanna help
infiltrate with you guys.
Okay.
Original plan to like have the farmers be like attacked and then we sneak on.
They're just, well, they know about this, because Bardoon, yeah. So they go
Are
through,
we pretending to be one
Yep.
of Bardun's
I-
like
how-
criminal
you're just
groups
gonna
that stole the
Leave
transport?
me hanging?
that's what the Empire is assuming.
Okay.
So yeah, they actually have a guy speaking to them, saying how they work with Bardoon and how they stole another transport for Bardoon, and so they go down, and like I said, there's about 3 Star Destroyers above this planet. Yeah.
I'll destroy all the chairs.
And yeah, you guys start heading down, and built in a mountain is Callus Base.
Pretty.
So
Also, Anya, with the partisans here, I'm not sure that we can bring that hut back alive.
Bring what?
Well,
Anya
no.
wanted to bring this hut back alive.
Well, I
Yeah.
said that because he'd be really good to have information from.
This is true, but there are partisans here.
And
Don't the
a
persons
fallen
just
Jedi.
want to...
they just want the Imperial base to
Yeah,
blow
but
it
we
up.
said that they want to blow them face up. And
well, if they don't care about the hut, we can easily get the hut from them. Probably.
Yeah.
It's gonna be our responsibility to take the hut.
We'll just see what happens.
They say no, everything in the base needs to blow.
Alright, well...
Do they want to
We
kill
tried.
the hut, or do they want to?
They don't care about the hut. They just want the Empire stuff. They're gonna kill every Imperial there.
Former Imperial.
So
That's why I
Is
don't want
in
you
the base.
introducing me.
Wait,
is
this
it
is
all-
your character?
This is
hut,
my character.
and then all humans, no other aliens.
It's half
Slightly awkward.
and half. Half of Bardoon's thugs and minions and court, and the rest is Imperials. You guys actually land, actually not by the base, but outside of the base nearby, of a small village out there. And the pilots of the Flamingo was like, this is where we were supposed to take them. They walk out, and the parsons is like, pretend that you work with them. And they stay on the ship. And so you guys walk out, and the villagers are like, you know, they're poor looking, they don't have like good equipment and clothes and all that. And they're very thankful and happy, and you can tell that there's this huge, they're like kind of based at like an oasis, but you see this huge metal pipe that goes into the water, and it leads up to the base, the Imperial base. And you can see that oasis is like, has been shrinking.
So is that like a suction type thing?
Yeah, like they're stealing their water.
Does someone have explosives?
Just
I have a
put
missile
what the
too.
heck?
You just
wanna
put
do
it in the
that?
water, let it go up into the palace.
I mean,
Eat?
put me in.
Actually, no. If we have a breathing apparatus to put on him and let him get sucked
I'm
up
too
in
nuts.
I actually think I do.
Can I? Yeah.
I do!
It's like the salmon cannon.
I do.
And then the Hutt's like, do you hear something?
Would you like my
Yes, give me
thing?
all the grenades you have, please.
Well,
Here's a breathing
With E,
apparatus.
every mission is a suicide mission.
Yeah. That's a good
But he
idea.
somehow lives.
I do want that back, by the way.
E.
Enter Danny DeVito line, suicide is badass.
Suicide is badass. I'm the trash man. I love that show to death.
Seriously though, if anyone has grenades,
I don't think I do, but
do any of the partisans have grenades on the ship?
Little partisan.
Yeah.
I look back in, I just go E, and I like hold my hands out.
It's a little bat squeaking at soccer.
They just tell you no.
Can I visibly see that any of them have grenades on them?
Make a medium perception check.
Alright.
Oh, good. There you go.
You just like bite their ankles.
They punt him.
Like, he just walks up, like literally, like just starts grabbing them.
Oh boy.
That would be bad if he didn't grab a grenade.
2 success, 2 advantage, and triumph.
How smart is your character?
Really smart.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell they have stuff on them.
Can I try and pickpocket it off of them?
No, because Carno's right there.
Can I just look at Carno and just point at them?
Carno just he understands Shadowfan. He has a cultural manual and all that stuff. He's like, no.
And then I explain to him, but like by only saying E, that I want to blow up the base.
And Suggero's like, not yet. We want to get in, and we want to do it ourselves.
And then I just go. I try and explain to him again, only saying E, that I'll just blow up a hole so they can get in.
Well, they want to sneak in.
I call him a bitch.
Zach, you just go EMT puts away.
Yeah, fine. E.
Carno slowly just like force pushes you out of the
I'm
ship.
just like sliding. Just...
Fucking
Alright.
sliding backwards while T-posing.
Fine, I've got my 2 stun grenades.
Why don't you guys make a medium perception check?
I'm gonna go ahead and start going. in
Well,
the
what
water.
was the fuel for the ship? Is that you take some of that with you? Find a kid. No, you were not drinking it.
Get it like the flamethrower.
I could.
Like,
I just
success
got like a
format.
little like flip like.
In the distance, you can see several speeders coming in that were from the base, and up ahead are 2 TIE fighters following them.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in the 2.
Yeah, that's a
I'm gonna stealth away.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth
I'm
too.
gonna go to Carno and try to learn more.
What do I need to make to get in this 2?
Medium athletics. Or
Uh,
coordination.
do a hard athletics, just because it's a little bit.
I gotta swim a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta do a little of the pushing.
You guys might want to scooch.
Oh, do you need help with that?
I mean,
Is there a situation that would require it? I don't think so, but that might be something that I will start thinking of.
because it helps not put us on
You
tangents.
have a
that go
single
on for
success for
30
getting in the
minutes.
2.
The water starts sucking up again, and you just.
Alright, so stealth check. How hard did you make it?
Well, they're far away. You don't need a stealth right now.
Well,
So,
but stealth to hide.
Oh, just do a medium.
Okay.
so who are we supposed to be pretending to be right now?
The Farmers Guild.
Okay.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
Yee.
So like are the Imperial / Hutt employees? like,
Yes.
basic-
It's a mix of like WeKs and Klatooinians with Imperials.
So
Jesus Christ.
we're all gonna stand out.
Well, they don't know who you are.
Good point.
Man, I'm in the 2.
I have a plan. No one's gonna notice me. I'm gonna stealth into the servant, and then I'm gonna kill the Hutt.
No, I thought we were
I'm
capturing
not
him.
fucking
We're
two
capturing
hours.
him.
We should capture at least one
I'm
of
gonna
them.
put a stun grenade in his mouth.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna still be able to sneak into the servant because I'm a master butler, and no one will ever know.
One success
they-
is kind of stealth and hide.
They get close and you can hear them blaring on the radio.
Oh my god.
I had to do it. I started thinking about it. I couldn't help myself.
They just played Old Town Roads in class yesterday.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck, Ethan?
Right for it. But this is like a Max Riddle remix.
Yeah. It's. Just give me 1 second, please.
If there's actually a Star Wars remix, I'll actually that.
That would be crazy. Is that your lighter?
No.
Oh.
I'm assuming this is the lighter you got caught with.
The Jawa store, Old Town Road parody.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
Do I want to know?
Whatever. This is what you hear on the radio.
Fair enough.
Yeah, actually, you can tell like these Imperials like half-ass armor, like it's kind of broken, it's covered in sand.
I mean, a small business did say.
Oh, by the way, they made a Star Wars joke in It Chapter 2.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Richie, Bill Hader's character, was making fun of Eddie's wife, who's a fat lady.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Is this what your wife sounds like?" And he does a job with the Hutt impression. And
Yeah.
me and Zach just like laugh at that. Anyway. I don't know how they know Uncle Owen, but don't worry about it. Don't listen to the lyrics too much. Oh my god, this is good.
The strawberry?
It's black cherry.
Oh, okay.
ooh, I like the black cherry one.
Oh my god, excuse me, I'm
should
sorry.
we all hide then?
If you want it.
I mean, I don't think I
Would
did.
it be bad?
Yeah,
if we
I'm
don't?
assuming I'm still going in the tube.
I'm just gonna get the one.
You're in the ship.
Anyway, the speeders land and there's like one big speeder that kind of has like a big like cage container floating thing on the back of it on like the desert skiff, and like one of the Imperials drops out with two Klatooinians behind him, and he's like he goes up to the Farmers Guild pilots and he's like, "We're taking all these voodoo." And the pilot's like, "This is for the villagers." And then he like snaps his fingers and they pull out blasters and they're like, "Taking the voodoos." And they're like, "Okay, have at them." So the Imperial like gets the Klatooinians and the Weekeys to go onto the ship.
Can I go close the door to the ship?
Well,
Lock them in the
You're
harnesses.
like,
Well-
this is me.
a few minutes pass and they haven't come out yet.
I will close the door to the ship.
Well,
Wait, are there any more like of the Imperials out there? Or are they all?
there's like 3 of them.
Well, those are the villagers, right?
There's just the villagers out there.
Okay, out there. So the villagers weren't.
No, but the
ones that-
partisans are inside the ship still.
Yeah, I locked it. I closed the door.
Well, they already got to them. That's why it's been taking so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock the partisans.
Why?
I don't know.
They're gonna help us out in the
We
prison.
don't need their.
You would have to go inside and close them.
No, I'm just gonna like lift it.
You can't do that.
Alright.
What am I
It's
pushing?
There's
very
no
heavy.
like automatic hydraulic system from the other side of the ship or something. That's shit.
What?
Just like a button.
Anyway,
Oh, why'd they turn off the radio?
it's getting serious now. And that Imperial, while he's waiting for the Klatooinians, who he doesn't know are dead from the partisans, he's looking at you like he starts. Wait, how many's out there right now?
I'm hiding.
I'm
Raise your hand if you're out there right now with the Imperial.
I'm not hidden.
I'm hidden.
Okay.
Although
So,
I sneak up behind him, and I'm gonna kill him.
That's not gonna help us get in.
Yes, it will. We
well,
take the-
because he's asking. I wasn't expecting so many people on the ship.
Okay.
We tried to anticipate, but none of us are really fighters.
Speak
We're
for
cowards.
yourself.
I'll be right
Yes, we're cowards, and we like to admit that we're cowards.
Wait, why did you tell them that you guys were cowards?
So that so that if we do take them out, they're a lot less suspecting. Because we didn't fight back; they're just taking the stuff right now, and we're about to.
I
back.
Well,
We're attempting.
If someone
Yeah.
tells you they're a coward,
And he's just like, "Why is it taking so long?" And he starts walking up into the ship.
Why?
Why? He's about to get slaughtered.
Why not?
How
Roll
many-
roll a medium athletics check. And I will roll for his athletics check.
One advantage.
2 success and an advantage.
He wins.
Yeah, he like says he sees that and he punches you. Take 1. One wound, yeah.
How many of them are out here? How many Imperials?
Just 2 other Imperials and 2 Weekay.
Okay, so we just let them go on the ship, and then we take these guys out of here.
And he goes up in there, and it takes some time. He's still not come out yet.
Hey, troopers, do you want to check on your officer?
Bless
You might
you.
need help.
Bless you.
Make a hard charm.
Am I still in the tube?
It's still on tube.
To get done with all of this, and he's still in the tube.
You know how bad it would be if your like rebreather just fell off and you just drown in there and you just plop out in the
That's
water
terrifying.
and the hut is like
Free
Oh, yeah, we
meal.
don't know where this like tube goes.
No, that was in
Oh,
like the
gosh.
bathroom or something.
the sewer.
The servant's
It's a
kitchen.
water park.
Hey, servants' kitchens are nice.
1 advantage and 5 failure.
What the hell?
Nice.
They don't do anything. They just look at you and they just go back to minding their own business.
So while he was doing that, I was rolling to shoot them.
Did you have your stun grenade?
It's on me. I'm in the tube.
Oh, you're in the tube.
He's
Does
in the
anyone else
tube.
have a
He's
stun?
in the tube.
I
I've
have
transcended
an
my
ion
brother.
blaster.
Just shoot them then.
Yeah.
Alright.
3 successes, 1 advantage. That's 13 damage.
Yeah, they're dead. It was a mini group. You just kill them all dead.
There's a reason I bought the ion blaster. It's got 10 damage.
Does it just... Would it just do strain? Because it's an ion?
I don't know. It says damage.
Well, I think
I don't know.
Because if it's an ion gun, wouldn't it just do damage to droids?
so.
But it might also
Ion.
stun them.
It would stun them.
Because
Yeah.
some of the other,
It
like,
does have disorient 5.
they're completely disoriented.
Oh, well, then it would be like no big for me.
5 turns are disoriented, so they're not doing anything.
They just like run all and just like
Walk up.
Well, that just
Spin
means
knife
that I
move.
can just run up and stab each of them.
Is this your assassin character?
It's my marauder.
Okay. Hack 'em with your
But she's a Zabrak and she's had passed with the pikes.
Oh boy.
You can definitely bet that she has had assassin past.
I think it just does droid damage.
oh well then can I run a flex I'm all super strained and just
Well, I think it does strain,
Well, it's also got disorient 5.
but you have to
so-
activate with that one. You have to activate with advantage to advantage.
To advantage. Damn! I only got 1 advantage.
I believe that's what the rule is. Yeah, be careful on your stuff to know if it takes an advantage or not.
It does not tell
And
me.
it's an ion blaster.
Me.
Hold on, I want to see.
Dude, I probably got so much water in my nose right now.
Hopefully that's what the
In your ears.
reading
Oh
is.
yeah, no, I just like tucked my ears back. Just
So like, how big is the tube?
big enough to fit a
Chadra
2-9.
fan. Yeah, like you kind of skim the walls of the tube a little bit.
That's fine.
That's gonna take some hair off.
Bro, I'm already shaved on my torso.
Don't need to know that. No, you're just wearing a tank top or something.
It's just a wife beater.
5 feet.
No pants.
No thanks.
I'm scarred.
Good.
I've seen some shady shit in life, but you're the shadiest.
Ion blaster uses a non-lethal measure to control
Evil
droids by
will
firing
look
electric.
one day.
See, it doesn't say anything about attacking normal people.
I'd say
Rules. Oh wait, hold on. Targets a non-droid character. Oh, here we go. There's no specific rule apparently for it.
It's up to you, I guess.
Ion weapons. I would say it does strain, and they're all knocked out,
Oh,
That's fair.
Let's go searching for stuff.
and their devices won't work then because it's ion.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then just kill
I mean, that's I already rolled to do that.
We can eat them, the villagers, as they take the stuff.
Whoa.
them. They're hungry.
I already made a roll to like kill them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was 2 success and a threat.
Yeah, you're fine. There's no threat. You trip and you shoot a villager. And they die. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit! I was gonna use a blaster. I was stabbing them.
You trip so fantastically that your
One
knife
of them
just like
in two.
shoots out of your hand and goes into a villager.
That's impressive.
I mean, an expert.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Loot the bodies, and then
If you want.
we
I
can
have the
use.
most like.
Well, is there
1,000-yard
anything
stare, just-
useful on them? Because like all the electrical devices are fried from the ion.
They have like a pair of binders each. That's it.
Yeah, what do they
Why
have?
don't you do a medium perception check and see what they have?
Interesting. How do I not have perception for Becca?
2 advantage, 1 success.
On each, you find a total of 25 credits.
I'm back. I'm still interloaded from this.
They killed those guys outside. Everyone is dead.
Well,
Yeah, that was gonna happen regardless. Of
yeah, okay.
You also find 2 pairs of binders.
Does,
And then they have like their comms and stuff, but like they don't work.
does 3 success, advantage, and a triumph do anything more?
Oh, okay.
You can
Wow.
get one of the things working.
You find loot. Hello. Pull them out of a pot.
Success?
Huh?
Is that really a success?
No, it's
Triumph.
That is terrifying.
Because you're pulling an
3
entire
despair.
person
Yes.
out of a pocket. An entire gigantic person
What is a master of illusion? Blue, much like an octopus, doesn't have
You got a triumph. Why don't you pick a random number between 1 and 100?
I like that music.
An entire Sarlacc.
Huh?
Huh?
83.
83.
You find a spore of a sarlacc.
Maybe
Well,
Sarlacc's
well,
go for good money.
Oh yeah.
This table fucking sucks. You find a dewback scale. You want to roll again?
Yes! What the
Can I-
fuck?
You had a try. I'll let you roll again.
Scale?
What do you want to do?
Why can you not want to do that scale?
51.
Do you want the generic item or the rare item?
That's actually cool.
I'll take the rare one.
Put it over
It's
to
a receipt from a
see if you'll
pawnbroker.
use it next time.
For 4?
It doesn't say.
What? How is that rare?
Wait, what was it?
It's a receipt from a pawnbroker.
Okay.
Does at least say the
Mysterious
plan
pawn-
It does say where it's from.
Well, we're going there at some point just to find out what that is.
I'll let you roll one more time.
It's a mug. It's a very expensive mug. It's like $50.
It's one of those fancy eggs.
Yes. Very decorative. for a mug.
You find coordinates to an unknown location on a planet.
Okay.
But they need to be deciphered.
It's the pawn shop.
All they sell are dewback scales.
Yes.
I would legitimately.
You're just like, oh boy, you like unlock it, you open dewback skills, and you're like,
I would
what the fuck was this guy's
legitimately-
obsession?
Hey,
You know this.
What?
right?
she's drinking milk straight out of the carton like a weirdo.
Kerrigan!
It's
This is
fucking
not
fine.
Connecticut!
Bitch!
I mean, does anyone else drink that milk?
No, it's mine.
That's
Then
still
it
weird.
doesn't matter.
You know what? It's fine, people. It's Midwest. We all
It's
do
not that
it.
she's drinking it like.
Nah,
it's not
Kerrigan, I'm
her.
on your side. I used to do that all the time.
That's just drinking straight up milk with nothing else. Is fucking weird.
What?
That, I
weird.
agree
It's
with
not.
That, yeah.
Just drinking
Donovan,
milk
we're white. Please don't. This is our culture.
At least chocolate milk. There's some flavor to it.
with milk is fine by itself.
I mean, it's
Regular
fine,
milk
but
by
it's not
itself?
How do you think we
Yes.
retain our youthful color? The
Lack
more
of
milk you drink, the
sunlight.
whiter you get. You drink so much, you're just transparent. Just see all your organs and bones.
Ew.
That'd be cool.
But that
But
actually
also,
is cool.
yeah, no.
I'd be like,
Squish, 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 squish.
There's a killy tap.
a weak point. Yeah. Imagine you just stab him and you just see all the blood just.
Tristan, stop.
That
Excuse
is
me.
so cool though.
Okay, so.
Okay, back to the kill.
Alright, so I walk
They
into
just
the little
have different
shop. I'm like,
organs.
hey, everyone's dead. You can come out now.
And Saw and Carno walk out and they're like, Then they're like, you guys should go in disguise, wear their armor, and go in there.
I mean, that was the plan. Was that not the
Um,
plan?
Sorry.
Someone stop her.
Yeah, she's about.
Wait, what?
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm nothing bad.
She's a
Two
fly.
seconds.
She
Okay.
Look like the Imperial
So,
guy.
okay, so one good idea out of 10 ideas.
Quick question.
So like one of you, he was like,
I
get
just
back.
used 3 string to be the Imperial dude.
Okay, they're like, get back on the ship and we'll land up at the base.
Okay, I go into the ship and I stalk away.
You just hide up on the ceiling again, like
Yes. It's like, no one knows I'm here.
ah, cramp, and you just fall. Just face.
You can hear your bones just cracking just while you're holding yourself.
What if instead of doing it inside the ship, you're like hovering on the bottom of it? So you're just outside the ship, pinned against the
I don't think he could hold on to anything.
I don't want
Hold on to the
to.
landing
squished
gear.
up against the landing struts. Yeah.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Oh my god, this is still the funniest thing in the world to me. You guys remember how like a couple years ago The Mummy came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, that movie is terrible.
Well, yeah, it's
saw
Tom
it.
Cruise.
Huh.
Tom Cruise is horrible.
So they released the trailer, the Mummy trailer, but they accidentally forgot to do it without music or sound effects. Like Universal actually forgot to put in the music and the sound effects to
So
the
they
Mummy.
just put like the film cut, like nothing else.
They had to take it off and put it back on. But the pilot with the bug, oh, it sounds like a Roblox. Oh my god. I first saw that, I was crying. Like, that was the funniest thing.
That was probably the best thing Tom Cruise has done. And it was unintentional, not even his work.
I was saying, this scream doesn't even sound like Tom Cruise.
I just like the lady when he sends her out this, she goes,
No.
Anyway, so yeah, the two pilots who work for the farming guild get, back in their seats, and you guys all get on, and you head up to the base, and land, and there's kind of a mix of Imperials and Hutt thugs, and, being heavily protected by Klaatuine thugs is a Gran, and he has like a chef's hat on, and like the chef's coat and all that stuff, and he's like, "Oh, good, you brought the feast for tonight," and he's like, "Get them all off and send them in and stuff." He's like, "You must be all very tired, so come and enjoy the feast with us." And before you guys landed, Saul was like, "You guys, we're gonna stay on the ship and we're gonna sneak out," and then you guys just play the part still. So the two pilots is like, "Why don't you guys help us?" And you start leading the Woodoos inside, and there's other animals in there as well, dewbacks, banthas, Kadu, and all sorts of like animals, like for feasting.
Let's free them all.
At the same time.
Are they in the fort yet? Right now?
We're in the
fort.
yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I'm still in the fucking tomb, my dude.
Watch as they do the whole thing, and then you pop out, you're like, "Wah!" And you're like, "Oh."
I just have like both the stun grenades, like pins, will just.
He pops out right as the base explodes.
You actually pop out, and you land in like a pool. Apparently, it's dark.
He's in the jacuzzi.
Wait, I'm in.
I think I have something for fucking dark vision.
It's dark.
Oh no, I just have like I have like -2 perception. So can I make a perception check to see where I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he gonna one up the jacuzzis?
What kind of perception?
Just do a medium.
Medium, okay. One success, one threat.
Okay. You notice looking around, looking at some like stuff around. You're in the Hutt's bathtub.
Ew. It's ginormous, I bet.
It's pretty big, and it's gross. It smells. There's even little like patty frogs swimming around in it.
Okay. Is there any, what's in the room? Like, is it just like?
There is one thing in the room, and it's staring right at you.
Is it the Hutt?
He's just like has like a shower cap and like a little rubber ducky, and he's
Or,
like
ears popping.
he's like been scrubbing. He's like,
What's
no.
in there?
Make a xenobiology check. A medium.
To success.
Sin on the opposite side on land staring at you is a wart.
Ew.
What a boy.
Take it.
That's a big frog.
Keep it.
That was on the Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Warts get up to... How tall are you again?
2'9".
Oh!
I
Feet
will
or
eat you.
meters?
This one is 1.5 meters.
1.5 meters.
That
Oh, shit,
is
It's taller.
It's 4.5 feet about.
meters to
Yeah,
feet. It is currently 4.9 feet tall.
Alright, it's
Oh.
literally almost 2 feet taller than me.
Oh, great.
And it's just sitting there and it's just staring at you.
Do you have
I'm
any
gonna,
like?
like-
Menacingly.
Alright, so like other than that, are there any like is there like a terminal or any just like wires in the room?
No.
Damn
No,
it.
it's
What
a,
the fuck
it's
are
a
you
bathroom.
gonna
Oh, I was gonna like put a wire in there so if he ever got in there it would electrocute him.
Aren't you in the water?
No, I mean like I was gonna get it out.
Aha! That didn't work. It's
Alright,
just
I'm
over
gonna go
there.
ahead and get out of the tub.
And it's just like slowly turning its head staring at you the whole time.
I just go,
Do you have any weapons besides the grenades?
no.
Show a grenade and smell.
Is there any like
It's
thing
a
I
stun
can throw at
grenade.
it?
Yeah. Better to kill
It's
it than
done.
keep it.
Yeah, when you were looking around, you saw literally like the brush to like scrub his back,
Yeah.
the Hutt's back, and some bars of soap.
I'm gonna throw a bar of soap at it.
Okay.
Oh,
Do a
oh.
brawl check on that one. It's short
You have to
range.
touch your stuff.
It slips off him, hits a wall, slips off that.
Lands in his mouth.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Yeah, you throw it and it catches it with its tongue and it goes in and then it starts like gagging.
That's what I was hoping it would do. Alright, I'm gonna get out of
It's
here.
like as you like run off.
Alright,
There's an elevator
nice.
because you know Hutts are fat. There's like a big ass elevator,
I'm just standing in the middle.
like
of it.
probably like from the wood beam to the wall.
It's just me standing in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's straight in the middle. You look in the corner, there's a guy who's like, just together.
I just smell like shit too because I'm in the back.
And then it like
The
stops,
irony.
like the elevator door like stops, and then the doors open up, and then like one of those interrogation probes comes in, making it sound, but it doesn't see you. And it's like floating right above your head, and then the door closes and it goes up, and you're just like this as like there's an interrogation probe, and like you can see like the needle sticking out and all that stuff. It's got like a little shock prod.
Can I try and hack it?
Actually, I was just
Can
gonna
you reach
suggest.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I have to do to like reach it?
Athletics check.
Yeah, athletics. Make a hard athletics check.
It's a bat, but it can't fly, so it's just like shit repeatedly.
Rather interesting.
Actually, I don't know if I want to do this.
You don't have to.
Alright, I'm not gonna do that.
You're like, no.
And then you go, and then it goes, intruder, and just starts stabbing you.
Alright, I'm just gonna hide. Just like underneath it. Just...
Yeah, you're just like in its shadow. Every time it moves, you like step over it. So while that's happening, congrats, you made you fell in a slug's bathwater, you choked a frog, and now you're standing under a death droid. With the rest of you guys,
I have such good computer skills, I can fucking hack it.
But I'm too short.
What is the possibilities of me being like the stealth away, go to like the servants' quarters, and like just pretend to be a servant the entire time?
make a hard Seth choice. I don't know what I just said.
Stealth check?
Stealth choice.
So,
Don't make fun of my accent. Blimey, governor.
Oh shit again! That's again 2 success and 6 advantage.
Oh, I thought you were failing.
No!
Yeah, no, you literally just like you're walking in the middle of the group and you just turn in the corner and like
Yeah, no.
everyone just keeps walking along.
I have 2 boost die for every stealth and coordination
Oh.
check.
God.
How?
So
Because I'm a master assassin.
Okay. Yeah.
so the grand goes off and he's like cooking. There's like these big roasts and like all this stuff and he's like yelling at like cooking droids and stuff like that. Excuse me. Then he starts yelling at them and food stuff and then you guys keep going and you get into this. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do a Disney song.
Under the sea.
Why?
Under the sea.
No.
We're in the desert.
No. Le Poisson.
What?
Le Poisson.
I don't know. I don't know.
Little Mermaid. but it's the cook
Left
singing
soul.
about
Oh.
killing fish.
Oh my god.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. How am I supposed to spell that out?
How do you speak the weakest
L-A
language?
space
Chef song from
P-O-I.
Wizard.
We're just doing Prince Ali from
Oh,
Aladdin,
Alright, cool.
the new one.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
That works.
the new Aladdin was really good.
I'm telling you,
I
I
would
didn't see what
do
was
it.
good.
The new Lion King was.
Well, yeah.
It was just meh. Yeah, you go in. There's a band playing all that stuff. There's dancers, and then like there's a ginormous like feast table of every kind of food known to man, and sitting at a huge throne. Yeah, there's like dancers coming in, and sitting in like this big fat chair is this overweight for a Hutt comes in.
Like Zero's mom size.
No, smaller than that.
That's insane.
And with him is a Biff, and he's like wearing like a doctor's outfit, and he's like constantly like putting water on him because it's dry, so he's like moisturizing this Hutt.
You wouldn't bring a flame show.
Wait, so can we light this on fire too?
No, it's just water.
We want to interrogate at least one of them.
Oh yeah, I totally fucking forgot. You pushed him into the arena last time.
Like it was on fire.
This is him.
Ew.
He's dying.
And with him is it's kind of a mix of a regal outfit and imperial. But this guy.
Really nice outfit.
And he walks in with him, and he's guarded with like 4 stormtroopers.
Do we recognize this guy?
You're an imperial. Make a daunting. I guess lore check. Or
Would it be education?
education, I would say actually.
Education or pole vaults?
I would say education is fine.
Okay. Daunting's 4, right?
Yeah.
4 success, 3 threat.
You heard rumors, but this could very well be the head of the ISB.
Is this
Oh.
Moscow?
No, that guy was a boss agent,
Oh,
and he wasn't
yeah,
head of
never
it.
mind.
He was just an agent. No, but this guy's head of the Imperial Security Bureau.
Or at least he
So
was.
he may know.
So it might be good to capture this guy.
Well,
Okay.
partisans.
They are gonna recognize you, right?
They shouldn't.
Well, that's what we said last time, David. And then I had to shoot a guy in the back of the head. And then
And boil a hut.
But his name is
cool swagger clothes guy.
no, is Glorio Masupal, and he is the apparent head of ISB. And knowing that, you could probably get a pretty good bounty on head of Imperial Security Bureau.
But doesn't Saul want to kill him?
Yeah, the partisans are sneaking in somewhere, so come in. Oh, no? Okay. Alright, why do you make me get up if you just open the door?
Oh, it's Will. I was like, what? I
Actually,
couldn't
this is
tell
your
it was you
doing.
for a second.
What's up, Will?
Not much.
I told him he couldn't play, but he can watch.
You didn't tell him?
No.
Yeah, we
I
had
told her to ask you.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know you were coming. Oh, this is gonna be an awkward ride home for you too.
He drove separately.
Oh, that's it. Do you sleep separately
He
too?
was just sitting in the car.
Maybe.
Well, currently they are infiltrating a Hutt/Imperial base with the partisans.
I went up a tube.
Yeah.
I'm disguised as a servant somewhere. No one knows where I am. Not even me.
Yeah, you find like servant stuff, put it on, you get like a
So
tray
into,
with
like,
drinks,
undercover
and
that
you
just
go
forget
in.
who they are.
I am a master butler, so
You're
no
too
one can
lost
tell
to
the
the
difference.
sauce.
Kristen, I sent you the
Oh.
way to say or type in the croissant.
Yes. Thank you. So, okay, we're not even in the kitchen, but you know what? You could probably hear it from there. Probably.
Wait, what about being our guest? That's about a feast.
That's true. You could play very against
We'll get on that one in a second.
No, the song they sing in Ice Age, the vultures.
Food glorious food.
Yes.
Oh well, don't worry, we're all getting. Feast hasn't started yet
Alright,
because
guys,
there's.
no sort of conflict until we hear that song.
Okay, Haley.
Dude, I'm also stealthing under a torture droid right now because I'm only 2'9". Like my character's like 2'9", so I'm literally standing underneath one in an elevator right now.
Oh, this guy fucks fish.
I mean, look at that face. It's not fucking anything else.
Oh my god, this guy is creepy. So yeah, it'll be 2 suppression. Yeah, you know what? We'll do food glorious food. Yeah, a bunch of like Twi'leks get on the tables, start dancing.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't bring my small.
Other guys?
It's a mixture of both.
Damn it.
Why is that a damn it?
What?
You'll never know.
It's the question you asked.
You'll never know which one I wanted.
Fair enough.
You don't even know which one you are.
There's a male Palawick, like Sice Noodles comes out, starts singing this. Rada singing. By the way, Rada the Hutt's here.
Hell
His
yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Is Willie Pie there? Are you serious?
Yeah.
No!
They start whittling out people.
He's the chef.
No, he's not.
Let's not eat.
And this hut is basically like in like a floating like hover like high chair for babies. It like has like a big like dish thing in the front, and he's like banging on it with like silverware and stuff.
Rocks the whole.
Meanwhile, that Bith is like rubbing him with like water, which is also probably from the village.
How sad is it that Hutts are like 400 years old and they act like fucking children? It's just kind of sad.
I don't think it was ever even canon before Disney bought Star Wars, but there was this village in stuff where apparently the Hutts were a different species, but there was a virus that caused them not to grow out of their larval stage. It was like a prequel Star Wars book which talked about how humans first came into the Star Wars universe and stuff. But there is this one aspect to it where there was like this virus that caused the original Hutt species not to grow out of its larval stage. So they're all like at least according to that book, they're just overgrown babies.
That is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Explain a lot.
There's a lot. Huts are whack.
Well, they
let's be
completely redone Hutts.
Well, to be fair, that was never even canon before.
That wasn't even.
So.
And then the Palawick gets up there. He has like a little mustache.
Yay.
And like the servers are starting to like give people food and drink.
It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now,
He has like a tie, you know, or no, a bow tie actually.
Aw.
You guys notice that they, as they're giving food to Bardoon, they also take one of like the Twi'leks up there as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Oh.
eat the Twi'lek.
Yeah, just you know,
Oh.
eats the Twi'lek. Yeah.
Are you sure we want to capture this one alive, y'all?
No, we can kill it.
We could kill him.
Well, he does have information.
This'll too.
I mean,
I'm
I'm pretty,
still
I'm
able
pretty
to
sure
know, like,
the
Take the brain.
Rock Cartel wants us to kill him.
Yeah, but we can figure out other stuff about.
Has anything
what
happened with
we
me in the
have to
elevator
do
yet?
Oh, yeah, actually. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom,
Just play like Secret Agent Man or something.
actually,
You don't even know what's going on, but just base blows up without you even meeting up with us.
It literally blows up. I'm on the top floor. I can hear the floor shaking. I'm like,
God dang it.
you're just in the elevator. Elevator music playing.
it's just me like.
It's like pixelated as he's like.
I'm like just like it's like a moving JPEG.
I
Just.
don't know why. I immediately thought like Donkey Kong, like old classic Donkey Kong.
So is this thing getting off, or are we just riding the elevator?
Well, the door it stops. It opens up and then it floats out and it closes and you keep going up.
Okay. I'm just gonna be standing there.
And then it stops again, opens up, two come in. Door goes up.
You just have a bad
You're
day.
still standing there. Okay, next time the door opens, I'm gonna get out.
Opens up, there's just 1,000.
I'm just,
There's like, you keep opening up the different floors, there's like a voodoo standing there, just like looks at you, closes door, opens up, there's Lou, and he's like, hi! Closes door, goes up. Yeah, opens up, it's Darth Maul, and he's like, closes up. Palpatine and Snoke, and they're like, closes door, goes up. Yeah.
That like smoldering head of Darth Vader.
Dooku's head is there in a jar, and he's like, I've been looking forward to this. Closes door, just goes
lightsaber
up.
comes out of the top of it.
Yeah, Obi-Wan is there, and he's like, hello there! And it just goes up.
Speaking
Alright.
of that kind of thing, where's
Uh,
Grievous's body in this timeline?
Huh?
Where's Grievous in this timeline?
Don't worry about that.
Alright, next time the door opens, I get out.
But eventually those two probe droids did leave, and then you opens up and you go on your merry way. You start smelling food, and you're like, I want to go that way. Go in and you find the,
Kitchen.
not the, sure, let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah, how far in the basement was he?
Don't worry about it. The grand chef is also singing along, so he's doing this. There's like, droids with like knives cutting stuff and cooking droids. There's like the waitress droid from episode 2, and they're all like running around and stuff. There's like a whole boar gullet like being like fried in like a big pot. Saul's here, so because he never died in this timeline. But anyway, back to you guys. What would you like to do?
I'm just serving food. I'm gonna serve food. I'm gonna go back for another platter, and then I'm gonna disappear again.
One fucking mission.
I'm gonna excuse
I'm gonna assassin.
myself
I jump around everywhere.
and
I feel like you're getting more German
Go
at
sneak
pretending
out
to be a
and
butler
see
than
if I can
being
find
assassin.
like
Well, I was trained to be a
Find what?
butler for like
files.
Okay.
If you had like where they
Oh,
could
yeah.
get
15
information.
years. I
Yeah,
was on a 5-year-old child.
go.
What's the ass in the side?
You're walking down a hallway and a Gamorrean guard sees you, and he goes up to you and he starts snorting in your face.
Okay, well, where's Mr. X? Am I too evil? I cannot use light side points.
We never even roll for light side.
Yeah.
Dark side didn't want you.
Well, no, I rolled the forced. I got too light.
I'm about to head
You,
Just use on myself. But
I guess it's like up to you on how you, because you're technically like, what's your morality at?
last time we discussed it, it was at 20.
Oh, that's dark side. You have to use dark side points.
Okay, so I'll just.
I'm gonna shoot him with it.
You don't do that. You're also eating right now.
Yeah.
You like
missile too?
David.
I'm gonna tell the Gamorrean that he's been invited to the feast.
And he just squeals happily and like goes on his way.
David, you should have gone, look over there, and just made a break.
I was gonna say if you were misdirecting him, I would have had him just walk into a wall.
That would be
Anyway, to the people who are eating at the thing, make a medium perception check.
You notice that there's fingers on the food.
So, can I just be sitting at the dining hall?
Sir, the greatest people!
6 advantage, 1 failure.
You just notice all the food. You actually like through all like the piles of food, you see a Kawaki monkey lizard like crawling around like eating food, and sees you and goes, and it like crawls
I got
off.
a 2. Medium?
Make a daunting coordination.
Is that 5?
Yeah, 4.
4?
One success, one try.
Coordination. Medium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have 3 advantages, 2 failures.
1 failure, 2 threat.
It bites you and you let go. What did you get? Sorry.
3 advantages and 2 failures.
You know, well, you don't notice the things that I'm trying to get you to notice, but you do notice, like looking through the food, it's like, is that fried Wookiee?
One success, one
I'm gonna stop eating.
What?
One success,
No.
one
torture.
You look down and you notice that it's like any scraps fall through. It's like iron bars and stuff, and you can see like shapes moving down there.
I'm gonna move off the grates.
Okay. Well, like it covers the entire area of like the tables and chairs.
I'm gonna step to the side of the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Well, you-
stealth away.
Why do you? How do you?
Well,
Okay,
okay.
he looks frightened all of a sudden. I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah.
I'm not frightened. I hold my composure.
He looks frightened.
See,
I'm gonna
smart
follow
like
him.
that.
Can
No.
I use a perception check to see
Make a hard
my-
perception check.
Okay, let me just spitball this idea. Is it possible for me to like put a stun grenade in like a bowl of soup or some shit?
I'm putting like maybe a chicken or something.
Or
Or a
says
toilet.
threat.
I mean, you wouldn't give a fuck. So.
Sorry, what?
4 success, 1 threat for my hurt perception.
Okay, you notice.
1 success, 2 threat.
1 strain, 2 strain. Red fish, blue fish.
So they follow me out.
Yeah, they follow. You guys just kind of stand to the side and stare at everyone. But Bardoon is too busy just like... And then the band plays in the background.
Okay, so
You should.
realistically, could I do that?
Yeah. Well, you're, like I said, you're in the chef's quarters right now.
Yeah, I just want to
Um,
like put a stun grenade in a bowl of soup that I think is going out to him.
Do a hard stealth. And what's your stealth? Like, what would that be for you?
What do you mean?
Like,
Like I have
what do you roll for it?
that would be 3 green and 2 yellow.
Okay.
So you said hard, right?
Yeah.
Can I stealth out into the hallway to like kind of stuff around behind the hut?
Oh, 5 agility.
Yeah. Do
No, I agree.
a hard.
3 agility, and then I ranked it to stealth 2 ranks.
All right. What'd you get?
6 success, 2 threat.
The calculation meme.
Yeah, you do a good job, but like a spoon falls and the Grand turns around and he's like, So he starts going around. You know, it's kind of like the scene from Jurassic Park, but he has like the cleaver. And he like taps the ground with it because he's gross.
As he's doing that, can I try and like hack one of the droids that has like the knives?
Oh boy, here we go.
You're gonna kill him.
Hey Tristan,
I'm not
can I
going
also
to.
talk to one of the palace guards and ask what's below the grate?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, can I like charm him for that or what do I
He's like, fight up for yourself, and throws you down there. No, I'm just
What
kidding.
would I make for the
You
hack
just
check?
reduce it.
Hold on real quick.
What's great?
You just start making small talk, and he talks about how there are Nexu, Anubas, and something called a raid.
So I got 1 triumph and 2 threat to stealth out.
And what were you like doing with all that?
To stealth out and kind of try and get around to get behind the hut.
Okay, yeah, you start stealthing, and
Well, like stealth out of the hall so that I'm not on the grounds.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, getting behind him would be a little difficult because it's wall right behind him.
There's a door near him.
Above him because he came down. Like, yeah, as he was coming down, he got like, and then they kind of like got some butter and they like
Butter.
and oil and it just
They sauteed the slug.
step 1.
So that's how we die.
David just starts dying. He's literally that meme of Idris Elba who eating the hot wings. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
No,
That
we boiled one, we burned one, we can fry it.
boiled one in a jacuzzi and drowned him in it. The other one caught on fire because you lit his lotion up
And then you
body,
threw
and you
it
threw
on
salt on him and he fell over and fell in a gun dark. So
We salted and cooked them.
Hey, can I ask the guard if the creatures are tonight's entertainment?
yeah.
Alright. And what else is tonight's entertainment?
That's it.
Can I charm him to like get more information out of him?
I don't think he has
You
any
can't say
information.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a guard. Oh, what was the eyebrow raise? Like, what are you gonna? Oh boy! Oh, all right, here we go.
Well, Zach.
It's a Clatuanian. Make a hard charm check.
Alright, well
Only
I
a hard
Pauline.
Is there something you want to like specifically say to like charm him?
Press his thigh.
Make like a this motion.
Just grab his nipple and go, beep bop, gotcha nip nop.
I think I'd shoot myself if someone ever said that to me.
We just saw it, so we're very scared right now.
Okay, I do bebop, watching him not. I have 2 success, 5 advantage, and 1 triumph.
You have to listen to the
Fuck you, Nate.
Bebop got that nip up. He's into it.
Apparently. Raindrop, drop, top. Boy, I got your nip now.
Oh.
End my fucking career, please.
He kind of puts on a sunnier disposition, and he's like, "What else would you like to know?"
I think he caresses your thigh.
Yeah, I just ask him about like what they're planning to do with the creatures. And, like, all
Oh,
the
feed slaves to him, and some political prisoners we have.
I inquire about the political prisoners,
No.
but I just beat all of them.
You gotta do a little bit more of
You
a
gotta do the other nip.
I'll do the other hit.
at the same time.
Both nips.
Give
and-
him that. Give him
Give him
that,
a purple nurple. Don't do that. Actually, you'll probably piss him off.
give him that good suck.
You start licking his
Should I
nipples.
charm him again?
No, he's just like, yeah, in the lower levels, there's some Imperials, not Imperials, just political prisoners from during the Galactic Civil Wars, like rebels, and people who would refuse to listen to them and stuff like that.
Alright.
Okay, so technically I didn't sneak out of the room yet.
No.
Did I hear this?
Make
Can I just signal
Yeah.
her?
yeah. You guys do like
Right.
sign language.
So what? Would I have to roll to like
The one
mysteriously end up in the dungeon so I can release all the
Well, yeah,
prisoners?
that's what I was. That's
Oh.
where I was going.
Because I'm just stealthing around as a servant.
Still
just-
somewhere in the palace.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, let me get to David right now. David, you look around and you make a hard perception check. Yeah, right now he's singing. It's like one of those little green guys from Solo in the Jar.
1 success, 2 threat.
I love that thing. I fucking love that thing to death. What?
1 success, 2 threat.
1 success, 2 threat. Yeah, you see an interesting looking door, and there's 2 stormtroopers in front of it.
Okay.
Put your imperial training to use.
I'm gonna
Touch their nips.
Do you recognize me?
Touch their chest plate over.
Just. Like,
Chief Palpatine, how do you know that name?
I guess I'll just walk over to them.
Okay.
Am I still in, like the ragged stormtrooper armor? Okay.
I guess, yeah.
I've been sent to relieve you guys. I'll take over watching the store. You guys can go to the feast now.
Make a hard deception check.
Oh gosh. 2 advantage, 1 failure.
Well, they don't hit you, is your advantage. They tell you, they're like, where's your partner? There's supposed to be 2 guardians on this door at all times.
And they're like, well, we'd love to go, but we need 2, so 1 will stay here.
Fight it out.
He's still getting his armor back on.
Huh?
He's still getting ready.
Okay, well, we're not leaving until he gets here.
Okay, well, just. Though, can I inspect the space, make sure nothing's nefarious going on back there? No one's messed with what?
No.
Okay, well then I'll wander off.
Okay. Getting back to Zach, make a medium perception check real quick.
I don't remember what he looked like.
You hear the grin. He has like a French accent. He's like, come out, whatever you are.
I have 1 advantage.
Roll again.
That is
2 success, 3 advantage.
Okay, you're looking around, and there's actually like a hole in the wall, and there's like a womp rat staring at you.
A womp rat?
Yeah, and that's probably what he thinks you are.
Wait,
Oh, shit.
how big is the womp rat?
This is pretty big.
That's the size of
Right.
it.
Big as
Right.
Well, I was gonna try and hack one of the droids. That's a good idea, but
Where are you, little rat? Oh, I'm gonna put you in the stew.
Hack a droid right in as you escape.
I might do that. Can I try and hack one of the droids that has like the knives?
Yeah, there's like one droid who's like stabbing meat
Okay.
He's
Would that be-
tenderizing it.
He just
with knives.
Effectively.
Yeah, there's like it's got 3 arms. It's got 2 stabbing knives and like a tenderizer, and it goes like ting ting boom, ting ting boom.
All right. What do I make the check to?
Why don't you do a hard skullduggery with 1 setback die? Because that chef is like, I can smell you. He's been drinking, by the way.
Oh, he does that. He
In
does
one
that to
hand,
smell.
he has a drink, and the other he has a cleaver.
He's like wobbling a bit.
Yeah, he's wobbling. Where are you? He's like tapping the floor with the cleaver, which is disgusting.
1 success, 5 advantage.
Yeah, you hack it.
All right. I set it to go after the chef.
And the droid is just like, turns its head and looks at the chef and goes, must tenderize. And he starts going over. He's like, what are you doing? He just taps him and he's like, ah. And they give him like a knife fight, essentially.
Okay.
He's like, oh,
You killed
They're
my
fencing
father.
with cleavers.
you killed my father, prepare to die. He's like, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
his father actually died.
Did that grenade
during
suit
the,
go off?
Republic Civil War.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna grab that soup and like take it out like I'm a servant and go over to the hut.
You're not gonna ride the womp rat?
I will just to impress the hut.
Okay. Yeah, so you head out there, and the hut, like, looks down, he's like, oh! And, like, there's, like, a little platform that raises you up, and you're just, like, in front of this massively fat, like, his rolls are hanging over the side of his, like, little, like, high chair, essentially, and, like, that Bith doctor, like, even though he has, like, just black eyes, he looks dead on the inside, and he's just, like, literally, like, getting a cup of water, just pouring it on his back, and, like, rubbing him. And there's like food and slobber like all over the place.
Alright,
It's
I'm just
disgusting.
holding it up like.
He's like, whoa, ho, ho, ho.
He picks up Zach and eats him.
Yeah, he's like,
I mean, he's so
no, he just takes the bowl and sets it like to the side because he's in the middle of eating food, and then he picks you up and puts you on the side.
Does the womp rats stay with me?
The womp rat's with you?
Yeah, I wrote
Yeah,
it.
you wrote. Oh shit! Yeah.
Alright, so me and the womp rat are just
The womp
chilling.
rat is like trying to like pick up food. The hut like smacks it away.
I'm holding it like under my arm and just kind of
It's like
petting
the
it.
same size as
It's
you.
the same size as you.
I'm just petting it now. It's like a
You're just
horse.
like,
Yeah, you're like, it's like a mastiff.
I see
to
Nate
you.
and I wave at him.
okay.
This would be like so fun to watch, like as an animated episode.
Okay, so I'm wandering the castle. I somehow end up in the dungeons.
Yeah, you just like go down and like there's the interrogation probes down there.
Him down there.
Hey Tristan, if it was animated, you see the animated teapot. You did not.
I don't
It
want
has
to
to be
see
right
that.
Beep bop, got your nip dog.
Disney would never approve.
Beep bop, beep bop, boop, boop.
It's just like a black screen for that.
That's all you hear. Oh,
The black square covers the nipple, but your hand is still there.
I like that we're assuming this guy is shirtless. Like I like the idea that he has a chest plate and you just touch the metal and you go beep bop,
He
got
has
your nip dog.
holes right.
Yeah, there are holes right there.
It's like
This,
the
this entire force is actually a
Yep,
sex
cut
dungeon.
out the t-shirt.
Yeet.
Okay.
Oh god.
So the two of us are done.
Yeah, there are 3 interrogation probes down here.
I have an ion blaster.
You do.
Just blast it so I can go free everything and make chaos.
So you can.
Yes.
Excuse
Chef
me.
droid. Project Meatbag.
How far? No. Medium.
I really like the idea of this chef droid just like somehow coming out of the kitchen with just blood all
I also
over him.
want
Just
to know
like,
I'm wearing a
Dinner
butler
is
suit right now.
Well, you
I've
should have
never
had to
taken
go
it
up
off.
to the hut just to see
Go
what
on
happened.
for every mission.
Well, if you go back in the kitchen, you'll find out who won.
okay, maybe I will.
I'll do a mass combat check. I'll see who wins the battle.
It's a full scale riot.
Well, I just failed my check.
All the droids come
Where
against
am
you.
I
Two
now?
advantages and one failure.
You literally failed to shoot.
Sorry,
a
what?
cannon.
2 advantages,
Pull the
1
trigger.
failure.
Well, you missed, but you managed to hide out of the way. The probes are now looking around, and they're like meat, like Yeah, they go meat.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Well, then can I fire my? Can I fire my blaster?
It's me, interrogator droid.
Would it be more effective to stab with a fiber knife or shoot with my blaster?
Well, I'm gonna shoot again.
Why does your physics professor sound like Zoidberg?
He is from the motherland.
He
Shoot
is.
again?
Goes to the
From
ground.
where I'm hiding?
I see him, like,
yes,
every
and
minute
add
he's
a
always
boost
at
because you're,
advantage
or
first.
no, yeah, add a boost because
Every
you have a
time
setback,
everyone
or
shoots
not,
him
you have
every
cover.
day.
God damn it.
Sorry.
He gets the
So-
vegetables instead of the noodles or rice. He's weird.
What a god.
I mean,
What a
that's.
god.
I,
Success.
I do that usually.
You shoot one of them,
Weird.
so how
I
much is
just
that?
look
That's
at them sometimes and just go rah rah Rasputin.
Yeah, you get one of them down.
Cool.
While this is happening, David, you look around and you find, you go down some steps and you find a room. It's a big, it's dark. There's a big pool. There's like a pipe. You see like this wart sitting there. There's like a bar of soap next to it and like vomit. And it's just staring at you.
I shoot it.
Oh my god.
You know those
David.
things are sentient, right?
No, they're not.
Aren't they in canon?
I
Or
don't
is
think.
that in Legends?
I thought that was a
They never were. They're non-sentient.
In both mediums? I thought one of the mediums they were sentient and they just acted non-sentient.
You're thinking of the frog dog.
Uh,
That's in the place, yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
I'm so
There is a frog dog in there. There's a lot of different species in here. But as you shoot, it jumps into the water.
Then I'm getting out of there.
Sure, you took a pot shot.
What?
You just took a pot shot.
Yeah. I'm going back to the room where the 2 stormtroopers were, and I'm like, does anyone else in stormtrooper armor?
I'm at Imperial still.
There's those 4 stormtroopers next to the.
It's 4 now?
Well, there's been 4 next to the head of the ISB.
Okay.
But that was just you remembering that. But there's the 2 at the door. There, you don't know how many are at the base, but there is. You go down a hallway and there is one guy, one stormtrooper walking.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him and say, hey, we're supposed to go relieve those 2 by the one door.
But I'm supposed to guard this hallway.
Too
Well, you
bad.
got told the wrong thing. Do you really want?
Make a medium deception check.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Just choke them out, spit.
Yeah, you're choking on like the smell of the hut right now.
One
I mean, they-
I'm
success.
also just eating food.
One success, 1 threat.
Ew.
He's just like kind of like,
Hey, you know,
hmm.
Do you really want the ISB agent to deal with you for not doing what
You
you're
mean the
supposed
head
to?
of the ISB?
Yeah, yeah.
Do our boss really?
Yeah.
You want boss to come back
So
to
you
life
know what?
and be-
Fair enough. And you guys go to like, hey, time's up, and they're like, okay, and you guys stand in front of the door.
Okay, are the other 2 stormtroopers gone now?
Yeah.
Full gun, shoot them.
Why didn't
you saw that coming.
original stormtroopers?
Because
There
there's 2
were 2
of them.
versus 1, and this
Oh,
is
you
1
just took
versus
1.
1.
All right,
That's
go
quick
for it,
math.
buddy.
And he has the element of surprise.
It's
You're-
much easier to kill
yeah.
one person than it is 2 kids.
And he's killed 2 kids.
Fuck.
Not this character. Oh,
Not yet.
You click-clack probably.
Click like that.
Yeah, probably.
8 damage.
I tried to kidnap my own
Uh,
child in my RPG.
Yeah, you shoot him point blank in the face, and he's dead.
Open that door.
It's locked.
I see if he has a key on him and unlock
Nope.
it.
Child.
Can I try to hack the door open or something?
Yeah, daunting skullduggery with 3
People
setback
have,
die.
souls and, like, it's basically
Or just
Pokemon,
shut
but
the
like
door.
they're people's souls.
More doors
I thought
closed.
to steal his soul, but then I failed to. steal
1
his
success,
soul.
3 threat.
Wait,
And
what
then
RPG were
he
you
beat the shit
playing?
out of me with his soul.
Okay,
So-
the door opens up,
So I
and
had to
inside
go
are
down.
terminals and computers and imperial stuff.
I'm gonna start copying all the information I can.
Okay.
Tristan, what's in there?
Computers and terminals.
Oh, I thought you said like turtle people, like in Resistance.
Oh yeah, the turtle people from Resistance are there. They're just like,
The big turtle that should have been in it.
Oh, is it not in the movie?
no.
Damn it.
They make what? There's a taxiderm turtle on a school desk, and that's it.
Yeah, they make a reference to it. That's it.
I was just like, I mean, it makes sense because people were like, what the fuck is this?
They
Yeah.
didn't commit.
Yeah, I was disappointed because I heard the turtle was gonna be in the movie, but whatever. Fucking one is whatever.
They filmed the
Was it-
scene with the turtle.
Was it a decent movie at least?
It was good. I liked it.
A lot of people hated it. I went on Reddit afterward. They were hating on it.
Really?
Yeah, they said, well, they hated what they did with Rich. I'm not gonna spoil it, obviously, but they didn't like what they did with Richie's character.
That's just people being stupid.
Yeah, they're dumb. Whatever. They said it was too long, and they said that there weren't enough good scares in like the comedy. Like there's too much
the
comedy.
original movie like 5 hours long?
No.
It was only like 2.5.
Yeah, it was 2017.
No, I meant like the
The
original.
The original. That was a mini series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that'd be
It was like a mini TV series.
And it's not good.
Yeah, it's like very tamed and like not.
Yeah, but
scary.
The only thing that's good about it is that Tim Curry is
Yeah.
Pennywise.
yeah, Tim Curry makes anything better.
R&B.
Hold on real quick.
Tim Curry's dead. I'm almost positive.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't think he
I don't
is.
even know who his
He's
name
had health issues
I
recently,
mean, I'm
Tim
not
Curry.
but he's not
surprised.
dead.
I thought he was dead.
I know.
No, he's still alive and kicking. I mean, he did voice Palpatine in the last season of, in season 5 at the end of with Ahsoka's trial,
Rebels. Or no.
Not dead.
and
Yeah, he's
I didn't know
Curry,
Gary Coleman died,
but
but
he's kicking.
Yeah. I thought he was dead. Good for him.
Well, okay.
Good for him for breathing.
All of the death blacks.
Yeah.
He just died
Is there any
tonight.
other like
How
any
bad would you feel?
information on
Pretty
any
bad,
useful
but like in a
information?
way I would make it
or
feel
like
we're
any
connected.
information the Hutt has so that I can
just that
Yeah, I
he's saying
just
where
saw
like
it.
weak points are in Hutt space and
that could be useful.
stuff like that. I'll be
Are you
right.
doing that to
Why are you liking
What?
Are you
Just
like
slapping
slapping your
that
cat?
I'm just slapping his rolls, just
Or just crawl in his rolls.
How funny it would have been if I just went to bed. I just walked in there and went to bed. You guys are just
We
still
wouldn't
sitting.
notice for like 45 minutes.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go up to bed. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys still doing here?
I'm just like, it's up on the
It feels
thing.
like
We're like still just talking without realizing.
He's staring at you.
He's turned on by it.
I wake up in the morning. What the fuck?
Like we never finished.
If I had a nickel, no, just kidding.
God damn.
Zach, let's talk about you.
Alright, cool.
What do you want to do right now, buddy?
I'm just waiting for him to eat the soup that has a grenade
He's
in
drunk right now.
it. Okay.
Wait, you put a grenade in the soup?
Yeah, it's a stun grenade.
A real grenade.
Let's see his
I only had some.
coordination.
He picks up the soup and drops it.
Yeah, he picks up the bowl and he's drunk and he like goes to grab it and it flips over and falls on the ground. And it goes bloop, bloop, bloop. And the Klaatuing guard that you were, touching nipples with, he's like sees it, picks it up, and he's like, "Boss, look what I found."
Does it go off?
No.
I thought I rigged it.
You can't rig them.
So you would have just ate it.
That would hurt later for him.
Unless you went in. Don't do that.
He eats it and doesn't go off. You're like, I'm going in after it.
You're like, eat me. And he's like, ah. He already ate
I
once.
can't
You're like,
pierce the monster's hide from the outside.
well, you have 2 options of getting in and out.
You can either go.
Be Ant-Man. Thanos. The Thanos.
You either go on the exit and come out the entrance.
Alright,
Or go on the entrance and come out
I
the
have
exit.
1 stun grenade left. So,
Are you seriously gonna?
And Bartoon looks at it, he's like, I don't care. He starts eating, like he's like shoveling food in, like he grabs your womp ride and just,
No, your steed.
I pull, like, I activate the grenade and I put it in front of him so that way he'll, like, eat it.
He's watching the HoloNet right now. He's like,
And then I kind of just, like, I mean, it'll contain itself within him, so I'm just gonna sit there.
What was it again? What kind of grenade?
It was a stun grenade.
What
Okay.
kind of blast does that have?
It has a blast of 8.
He's knocked out.
Ow. It's like the worst.
So what happens is he like, you see him go, he like kind of does like this burp thing. He's like, ooh.
Oh.
And like you hear like farting sounds, and the bit doctor who is like, gagging. He's like, he throws up over the side onto like a guard, and the guard is like, splat. And he's like, and the Hutt's like, ooh. And just like his head like leans forward, so he's like knocked out.
Okay. Okay.
To the people who are still in the room, make a medium perception check.
To see if
I really feel like that should prompt a really bad action towards
Wait,
everyone.
Anya and Nate, you guys, or no, Anya and Alex, you guys are still in the dungeon.
I'm in the
we're
dungeon.
trying to get into
No,
the
no,
dungeon.
no one can find
3
me.
success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
One advantage.
Whatever, you show successes. You guys notice that there are now a couple partisans in here.
I'm gonna back out of
I'm
the
gonna get
room.
on top of him and just like go like E and start trying to order guards around to like get him help.
The music is so loud on the TV playing, no one can hear you from
Jazz
way up
music
there.
stops.
All right, I'm just gonna like
Start throwing food.
yeah, I'm gonna start throwing food at people while standing on top of him.
That might work.
Make medium coordination check.
Let's see how this goes.
For you guys down in the dungeon,
I mean, she got rid of
One, there's 2 left. one of them's coming at you, Alex, right now.
Does it?
Or no, wait, it doesn't see you. It's coming at you, Anya. I'm sorry.
2
Wait, I
success,
thought
1
it was still
advantage.
empty.
Well, wait.
Ah,
Since it doesn't
okay.
see me and it's coming towards her, then I'm gonna fire a shot at it because I also still get
Take 4 damage, Anya.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I get a
Not
boost
ouch.
against targets that don't notice
Just
me.
put that
Oh
down.
damn, I can't move.
E.
Alright. 4 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna shoot at it.
I don't know why I did that.
1 success, 1 advantage.
All right. What's the damage on that?
10 plus. So 11. 11.
Are you okay? You're like the Hut right now.
Yeah, no, that was-
Indigestion. Yeah, you get that one down.
If I shoot at something and I get 3 success, is that just regular? It's regular damage still, right?
What are you shooting?
I'm shooting just with one of the droids with a blast.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, then I deal 7 damage.
All right. It's hurt. It's not completely destroyed yet, and it sees you, and he's coming for you.
Then I
And
fire.
he shoots you for 4 damage, and then it deactivates.
Oh, that's just
You got
not fair.
You got touched.
Alright, well.
David's turn.
Can I do anything from the computers in there?
In what way?
Can I like control anything in the palace?
In the palace? No. It's just more information stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of here and keep exploring. See if I get. Was there a map in the palace or of the palace? in there
Like
at
the
all?
layout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wherever the vault is, I'm going to head to the vault.
Head toward the vault.
Ooh, that's a good idea, actually.
What? What are you? Alex, what are you doing?
It's not bad to the bone.
No, it sounds like patting the bone.
Oh, I thought you said bad to the bone. I was like, have you fucking heard Either way, I got that like.
Listening to like Rihanna's work, and you're like, this is definitely Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like, no, you're off.
I think that legitimately requires you to get shot.
Also, for that
Bad
like, whole
guns.
throwing shit at people, I got 2 success, 1 advantage.
Yeah, you throw. Do you want to throw at people at the table or like guards or who do you want to throw? at?
Guards, and then I want to try and order them around.
Okay. You throw at guards and like, what? What?
And you just like,
Yeah, you throw the one at the charmed Tatooine, you know, the
Yeah.
nipple one. We'll call him Nipples. Why not? Nipple sees you and he's like, what?
I want to tell them that like he's hurt and they need to like go like bring him somewhere like not here.
Oh, and the Bith doctor is like, oh, well, and he like presses some controls on the thing, they go up.
Oh,
As the door opens up. Yeah, well, you're still on top.
All right. So it's just me and the Bith doctor.
Yes.
All right.
Or
Where are we at right now?
You're in like his like bedroom. It's like all these like really nice pillows, and it's very beautiful.
Opulent?
Thank you. That's
All
the
right.
word I'm
So
looking
is
for.
there any like weapons or anything in the room?
No.
There's a bunch of whips
Knock
and
him out
chains
and
and...
kill him with pillows.
Does the Bith have any?
Actually,
Yeah,
Yes, please, whatever you're doing, give me something.
Give it to me.
You know what? This is funny because this is weird for you. This whole adventure is weird for you, and I love it. So you know what? We're gonna keep going.
The sexual escapades of E.
You mean the sex escapades?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, please tell me you're bringing my fucking dude's brother.
No.
I thought you were gonna have him in the bedroom. I was just like, brother.
The music changes, like lights go on, like pink lights, and like his giant bed starts like spinning in a circle, and like coming down, like on like a bed of like roses per se.
Twi'leks.
Two Twi'leks, two female Twi'leks, and a female Toydarian. Oh, and a Palawick. And they're like,
I just heard my dance.
and they're like, we're going over to the bar. And they head over to the bar and they just start drinking. And the Bith is like, I'm going to the bathroom. As he's like vomiting all over him.
So when he like took him like made it raised, is there like a door under us now?
Yeah, it's like a closed door.
Is the hover thing turned off?
Yeah, he's just still like laid out on the thing.
Can I open the door and like not have the hover thing turned on so he just plummets? Or is that, or can I not?
Use him as a landing cushion?
No, I'm just gonna open the door.
I would say no.
Position knives underneath him and
I would say
the
no.
floating thing.
Why? Why, Alex? Why do you want to disrupt my fun?
Because I haven't appeared at the bar yet.
Fuck you. This is my.
So,
This is my adventure.
oh boy.
Let you get some. Even though he doesn't have jump.
Yeah, you see the controls on his high chair. Why don't you do a medium skullduggery?
3 success, 1 advantage.
Okay. Yeah, so you open the door and he just plummets through and he just boom hits the ground. He's like still knocked out.
Damn it! It didn't kill him.
No.
Okay.
No.
Why are you guys trying to kill it?
Did it fall through the grate at all? Or no?
No.
Damn it.
There's no grate underneath him.
Oh, okay.
Are there any like cracks around the floor now?
No.
Was there?
Well, everyone kind of like whoa.
Well, now
Like
they notice.
you're like you hear a boom and you're like. Meanwhile, somewhere in the palace, Saw Guerrero's like here's a boom and he's like.
We haven't started the explosives yet.
Ice!
Put on spheres.
Alright. I'm just gonna
He does know about them in this time.
take something from the bar and go try and find the vault with David.
Okay.
So you just leave and just start wandering around again.
The guards are now going over to the hut. They're like, oh my god.
Finally.
You're not my dad.
Okay.
You're not my
so
dad.
no interrogation was where we are.
And then the Glorio, the head of the ISB, he gets up with the stormtroopers and they just walk out.
Do we see the partisans follow them?
Yeah, you see the two of them get up and start walking toward him, and they're like pulling out blasters.
That's not stealth
Just let it happen.
They don't care about stealth.
at this point.
Now you guys down the dungeons.
So
Yo.
we're down in the dungeons.
Yes.
We're now exploring, looking.
Yes.
I assume a
Right.
hard perception to try and notice shit.
No, you just see in the cells, rebels and rebel sympathizers, stuff like that. There's probably about 15 of them,
Okay.
various species.
Can I just shoot the lock so I can get them?
I was gonna say just shoot them in the cage. I was like,
No,
wow.
I'm shoot the lock so I can get out.
Real quick, why don't you make a medium perception check real quick?
The keys are right there.
Right, yeah, can I make a perception check to like look for anything that'll let them out without shooting the locks?
4 success and a triumph.
You know the now was your guy, he was the one that worked for Organa, right?
Yes.
The butler that replaced you, he's in there.
Aw.
He's a Celestin, and he's like, you!
See, now here's where I'm gonna go really, really dark. I let the rest out, but I slice as a cube.
there is a mass control panel that you can just
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
flip
I'm
on.
gonna just go do that.
Doors all open.
Yeah, so he can't walk now, and I drag him away,
Okay.
and then you just hear screams.
You
Everywhere.
All right.
Do you want to report that to my New Republic character?
No.
And then
Oh, yeah,
brings
that's fine.
everything he knows, and then
Alright, I'm gonna wander down there though.
I'm
See
gonna
if
torture
they
him
found them yet.
until you all.
Hillary, you still up in like the
No, I followed partisans.
Oh, okay.
Come in.
It's locked.
It's not locked.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I in the right place?
What are you looking for?
The introduce on?
Yeah, you're here. We don't start till 10:30.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, I thought I didn't see a time.
Oh, there's not. That's weird. Yeah, no, we're not till 10:30.
Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no
All right.
problem.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Cool.
I was like, what the fuck? Who was I gonna focus? I believe I was gonna be on Zach real quick. Zach, what are you doing right now?
Trying to go down to the bar.
You go down and you're in a big empty hallway, and down at the end of the hallway you see a shadow of something big coming.
What is it?
And it hops into view. And it's the frog, it's the wart, and it slowly stares at you. And it just stares at you.
Alright. I do like that JoJo walk where I'm just like, are you challenging me? And then I just kind of walk towards it.
And it gets up and goes, no, just kidding.
They pulled out a gold roller.
Would you like to, what do you want to do?
Is there any, are there any like rocks or anything in the hole?
There's rocks just in the hut. Yeah, of course there's rocks.
Alright, I get a rock and I throw it.
You're about medium distance away right now. Just real quick, let's just. Hey, Yats. Here we
No,
go.
I thought that was someone throwing a rock at somebody else. I was like, what?
This is a.
Alright, so you said medium?
Yes.
What check would that be?
Brawl.
Oh, okay. 2 threat.
2 threats.
You go to throw the rock and you somehow throw it behind you, and now it's hopping toward you.
I get a run. I'm just sprinting at it, and I'm gonna try and tackle it.
Oh.
Actually, wait. I'm super fucking weak. I shouldn't do that.
What would you like to do? It's hopping towards you menacingly. And it's going bleh, bleh, with its tongue.
What can it realistically do to me?
Eat you? What can it realistically? We all go, eat you?
Can I wait for it to like get close to me and like try and shoot its tongue out at me, and then try and like grab it?
Yeah. like Qui-Gon did the Jar Jar and Tatooine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hops up to you, real close, like, and it goes. Bleh. Why don't you make a hard coordination check?
Coordination?
Yeah, because you gotta be fast with the reflexes.
Hard coordination. Don't let me down, boys. Just 1 threat.
It hits you in the face, the tongue, and it's slowly dragging you in.
All right, can I try and just like literally like pull it out of its mouth?
Go ahead, make a athletics check. Do a hard one. Right now, you're like slowly being pulled in, and you're like,
I can feel
1 success, 3 threat.
Ow.
you rip it out, but now it starts squealing, and some Gamorrean guard is like, snort, snort, snort. It's like snorting at you.
Alright.
Isn't he trying to get to where I was?
Yeah.
Am I there at all?
Yeah, you're there now, but we're focusing on this right now.
Okay.
I just I'm gonna pick up it like while it's screaming and just kind of like throw it at the Gamorrean.
Okay. Make a brawl check. And you're in engaged range. You're like right at hit like Gamorrean jump
Trying to
level.
pick up like.
1 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah, you just what? It just boom. He falls over.
All right, now I'm just gonna run over to the vault.
All right, that was okay. Who are we talking to? Zach. Who are you? David. You find the thing, and there is currently 3 Weekays guarding the vault.
3. Is he there?
He's not there yet.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
You're with the partisans,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. What happened to this?
Just gonna go up to them and say,
I'm just gonna watch Slot execute some people.
I'm here to relieve you guys. You guys can go up to the feast. You guys are supposed to.
We're not. We made a pact with the Empire that only Bardoon slugs guard this vault.
Can I just like be screaming as I'm coming down the hallway?
In the distance, they do hear screaming.
Tristan, have I gotten to their cells yet?
Yeah, you did.
Do I hear it screaming still?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, what's screaming?
Yes, you hear a lot
Yes.
of screaming.
Alright then.
My
Take that as you will.
Well,
My screams
are they distracted by
No,
that
it's
at
not
all?
your
The
screams.
One of the guards leaves to go check it out.
Someone else.
Okay. Do they have any? What weapons do they have on them?
Heavy blasters.
Heavy blasters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're going
Yeah,
downstairs,
they're all three.
Yeah,
and that guard is coming
Yeah,
out.
I'm just waiting for
And he's
him.
like, "What the hell?"
Torturing the guy.
I'm just gonna try and like slide underneath his legs. And keep
You
going.
should go to headbutt
She
him.
doesn't know
Sure.
that.
Whatever
she
you want to
doesn't know,
do.
like, grab the guy, and I'm currently
what would you like to do?
ordering him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like go in
I've
between his legs,
assumed
but
this
headbutt
at
him
this
in the
point.
Okay.
Did you realize was with the
It's a brawl check, and it's engaged range.
Is he fighting the one that ran
You don't
off?
know
Yeah.
my background.
Okay.
You don't know
Well
what
then,
To advantage.
I
Boost
know the
die.
sounds of torturing.
Can I?
Yeah, no, you don't
Shoot
torture
him?
I'm gonna
You don't know-
shoot one and
you don't know
misdirect
what- she doesn't know
immediately.
why.
Okay.
One failure to advantage.
She just knows I'm torturing someone.
You go too high and you hit him in his like chest plate, so he knocks you back. And he's like, "What the hell?" And he like has his gun out, he's pointing at you. Cut back to this guy, David. Yes, you shoot. Well, actually, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way of initiation.
Great.
Initiate.
Yes.
Initiative.
It was whatever.
Vigilance. One success, 2 advantage.
One success, 2 advantage. And we have. Wow, one guy got the same as you. Wow, one guy did better.
That's great.
With 1 success, 3 advantage. He's going first. He manages to he's like, "Hold up, chief," and he's going for you.
Can you go ahead and get your sugar gliders? Now back on the floor.
Okay, congratulations. He got a threat. His blaster jammed. Now the other one's going.
Oh, great.
He gets you for 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yes.
Good job.
It's a heavy blaster.
David's just on the ground when Zach shows up.
Yeah, that
I'm
hurts.
on the ground right now.
Your turn. The other one's like.
Misdirect. Yep, misdirect.
All right, you misdirect.
I'm gone.
He's just like, huh? He kind of wanders off, and the other one's like, what the hell?
I'm gonna go use a stim pack.
Well, he's shooting you next.
Oh, great.
You're not done with this fight. He shoots you.
Oh, David, if you die right here.
It would be so pathetic. I only lose 2 characters.
He missed.
Good.
You would have lost. You would have lost your character.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay,
You're never
you start running up those stairs, and you're encountering that weak K, and he has him at gunpoint.
I'm gonna
You're
shoot,
the one
like-
who's public, right?
Shoot the weak A.
Okay.
Gosh. Get rid of that.
I'm kind of upset that everything's happening under my watch right now.
3.
You're like a mom
Sorry,
who's kids
you
are
feel
scared.
very
She's
overwhelmed.
10
like,
damage.
I have
Killed him.
lost my headache.
Okay.
Kids are embarrassing.
All right, and now we're gonna cut to Haley
Hi.
following the partisans.
Yeah, I have my jetpack on too, just for the record.
And
What?
they.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
He said
inquire
we're
about that.
using our
I
website.
know. And they have their blasters out, and they're about to point right at the stormtroopers.
Getting the truth.
Okay.
And they. Okay. Well, in that case,
Just the stormtroopers,
yes,
right?
I'm
Not
also-
the.
no, because they're gonna take out the guards first.
Yeah.
Clear my name.
Wow, 2 threat. They miss.
Oh my.
In that case, the stormtroopers turn around, firefight, and the ISB guy is running for it.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. He heads to the, there's a door, and there's a dead stormtrooper next to it, and he's like, he goes inside, and closes it, and it's like, yeah. Like, it's locked.
Okay. Am I in the room?
No,
with them?
you
Oh,
no.
That's me.
Can I like raid the stormtrooper to see if he has like a key for the door?
Does not have a key.
Alright, well, my missile tube is not gonna break that door. I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab a missile tube and I'm gonna head back for commercial.
We'll go on Anya, Alex, and Nate down in the dungeon.
Okay, I'm gonna inquire as to what exactly Alex is torturing the guy for.
That's between you guys.
Yeah, you gotta
he
go
said
back
that
there.
he was doing it to get the truth. I'm like, the truth about what?
What he did
Nate,
30 years ago.
Put it in your report. Get Alex's character.
All of this is going in my report.
But
I don't have my report. I don't have my files, so I have to rewrite everything.
Well, yeah, I know,
Or
but
suspect of.
that's why I made my character.
But what have I done that would the New Republic would be against?
Probably me not stopping torture, so I'm gonna
Well,
get
I
for this.
have no idea that's going on.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
I am.
You're not part of the report.
I am currently torturing the head butler of the Organa household.
No, see, the only two major spots in my report right now is Alex torturing people and nearly firing a missile inside a spaceship.
Attempting to.
I
Well, no, she did fire.
Oh no,
You
actually,
did.
I
No,
did
you
fire
did.
it.
You did.
Or no, saved us all.
But no, it's like by the time we come down, I'm basically done with my work. I have a hall recording of me torturing him. We'll also have a hall recording of him confessing to framing me for getting kicked out, and the result in getting me kicked out of the Organa household.
Okay. And you couldn't have done this through proper channels instead of torture?
No,
That's complicated.
he's in
Under
front of-
New Republic law?
This isn't in New Republic territory.
Do you
It's
know?
under the supervision of New Republic.
Do you not
soldiers.
know what his social position is? Do you not know who he serves?
I'm aware, but there are still procedures that must be followed.
Well, you know what? I got a confession, and then my work is done. You can have him.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't untorture the guy, so.
I mean, you could ask me to fix him up because I am a doctor.
Are you not? Are you gonna fix him up?
If you ask me, yes.
Alright, well, could you fix him up enough to at least walk so we can take him with us?
Yes,
Okay.
I do that. He can walk now.
He can walk.
He'll
I
never.
don't think he's gonna walk. Wait, how bad? What did you do to him?
You eventually
Let's
cut
see.
his tendons.
I cut his arm tendon so he'll never be able to wield things with his hands. He can not see out of one eye. He is missing most of his teeth, but he can still talk. Let's see. He has severe lacerations on his torso. What else do I want to imagine
This
doing?
isn't looking good for your report.
He can never run again, but he can walk and hobble.
He's hobbling and he needs assistance.
Well, then I assist him. Because I am a butler.
This is probably one
You
of your
gotta think
strikes.
about this, what this is doing to this dude, because he was just tortured by you, and now you've healed him, and now you're helping him walk.
I wouldn't really say he's healed.
At least semi-healed.
Alright, could you, Alex, and you, Anya, get all these rebel prisoners to an escape shuttle?
I mean, yeah, that was.
Sure.
I believe that was the idea.
I mean,
Or we-
I kind
or we
of
just-
assumed that they had
Or
left,
just take
but
them,
okay.
take them to like our little.
Did the prisoners leave or were they just milling around?
They're still milling around.
Yeah.
Oh, they heard everything then.
Well, where are they supposed to go?
Right?
They're probably
Yeah.
wondering if they're
I'm
actually
gonna-
being rescued.
I'm gonna tell these two to take them to an escape shuttle so that we can get
Or
them
why
all.
not we just take them to the shuttle we got off? Because I'm assuming we're gonna leave on that.
Right,
Are we?
yeah.
Or are
That's
the
up to you
Martians
guys.
gonna blow it
I
up?
think that's probably the best idea.
No,
Yeah.
not. Only one of us has supreme destructive tendencies.
Yeah, I don't
and
think that's a
she's
good idea. Tristan's laughing about it, so
currently fighting someone else.
I'm not fighting
I
anybody.
say we look for a different escape shuttle.
How are you guys gonna get the hut?
Let's take the Hutt's personal shuttle and get onto it.
We have a lot
The
to
Hutt-
do.
Still
The
unconscious.
hut is still unconscious on this giant platform.
You need to find a way to get him up on the
I
thing.
will find a way.
I
Now
suggest
you
you
guys
find
take
one
the.
of those
Wait,
tunnels.
take
You
the
might
rebel
just want to take charge of everyone you see.
Suddenly you hear an explosion go in the palace.
wasn't me, I
Alright,
swear to
you
God.
guys get the rebels to the.
The partisans are attacking.
Alright,
Sagra and Cardo are going in.
I
Okay,
missile
Okay,
two
so Anya, me and you will go get all these guys and put them on our ship.
No, get them on the Hutt shuttle.
Can I use the stim packs now?
Yeah, you can. I was gonna say you already.
managed to get the Hutt out.
Yes.
That Weequay is still guarding the vault, but he's not very
Let's get the Hutt
currently.
shuttle. I'm
Okay,
gonna go get the
Vigo,
Hutt.
got the
I'm
Hutt
gonna take
shuttle.
the
Put him
one
on
dude
there.
that he shot his heavy blaster, or is it too big for me?
It's a heavy
I
blaster
guess
with a
you can
pistol, so
convince
yeah, you
people
can.
that You're
Well,
getting him to say
No, it's a heavy blaster rifle.
Oh,
Look.
Cool.
I just
it's
awkwardly
like
wield it.
yeah, awkwardly. You're gonna have like a setback die.
That's fine.
Hey Tristan.
Yes, sir.
So with the explosions, I'm gonna run up to like the Hutt staff and stuff and tell them that we need to evacuate the Hutt and get him in his
Do you go into the kitchen?
Where is the Hutt right now? His bedroom?
The Hutt. He's still laid out on in the dining room, like knocked out.
Oh.
there's just so much chaos.
Yeah,
going
well,
on.
I'm just gonna talk to his staff and tell them that we need to evacuate him.
Doctor's like, yeah, he got the briefcase and he's already head the fuck out. So is the band and all the guests. Some of the guards are going to fight the partisans. You go in the kitchen and you just see ching ching boom, ching ching boom on one unfortunate grand chef just sprawled out on a table.
Was the chef Ugly Pie?
No, it was the grand chef.
The one you
No, Willie Pie's in the banquet.
Tristan, can
Yes.
you use charm on some of the staff to convince them to help me move the Hutt?
Sure, do it. I tell you what, why don't you do a leadership check?
Okay.
Do a hard leadership because they don't like Hutts.
They'd have to just let him die.
They agreed to help you, and they're like they go down and they're getting like one of those big hover sled thingies like in the Crystal Crisis arc. When they picked up the crystal, they're doing that, and they're like, okay, now we need to get him on it.
All right. Should I do like an athletics check for that?
Not by yourself.
Well, yeah, but like the staff is gonna help.
So there's an explosion, and Carno walks in with partisans, and he's like, "Where are the Imperials?"
They wandered out that way. Some of your men followed them. I'm trying to get this cut out of your request your name.
And he just puts it on there, and he runs down the hallway. So as those two partisans and the stormtroopers fighting, Carno goes in and just ching 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 kills
I'm
him.
gonna start pushing the Hutt towards his shuttle.
Yeah, you're like the staff are helping you and all that. Haley, you see Carno killing the stormtroopers, and he's like, "Where is he?"
Where is who?
The ISB.
Oh, okay. I run down the hallway ahead of Carno. Just far enough out of his sight that I can change into the ISB agent.
Why do you want to change?
Why do you
Why?
want-
I have a plan.
Plan to
Just
die?
let her
So do I.
Fucking die.
You remember how powerful Carno is?
I have a plan.
He's probably even got more powerful after all these years.
Yeah.
How old is he? Like 50 or 60 now?
He's like 60, yeah. That's why I was thinking like him wanting an
What
apprentice.
species is he?
Thalothian.
So
So
he has,
Adi
like,
Gallia.
a general-
Do they live that old? Like how long?
Yeah,
do they live?
About human.
Okay. I don't know if they're like chiss and like kind of.
So yeah, you turn into the guy, and you turn around the corner, and he sees you.
I'll sell information. Didn't you want me to do a charm check?
You're right. I'll be like daunting charm,
He's a partisan.
daunting deception actually, because you're lying to him.
That's better. That's better.
Nah, that'll be nice.
Here we go.
One failure, one threat, one triumph.
The triumph and the failure cancel each other out. You have one threat. The lightsaber barely misses you.
Skims over one of your eyes.
Yeah. It just like sheen, like you got like raw right there, like cauterized right there.
He got burns.
And farther down the hallway behind him is Saw Gerrera, and he sees you, and he just like starts like Terminator charging
Alright,
towards
missile
you.
tube.
Saw Gerrera! Go ahead!
No!
Return! Deception! He throws out a Pokeball. Bookle it!
I choose you!
You don't have to fight them.
Use tentacle ticker.
Why do you think you're gonna do well against the Dark Jedi?
I don't like either one of these guys.
Yeah, but you're
You're not gonna shoot me for a